Hello everybody. How are we all? Let's get straight into it. How are we all? Welcome in. Where are we? Everybody. So good to see you. Mo, Rachel, Vader Legend about to start his Empire only world conquest. Now, I'm not in full dress tonight, and I'll get around to that. I'll fix it. Don't you worry. But first of all, welcome in. If you're watching this live, I got some ground rules. Where's paint? I gotta explain this through paint. I hope we're all well though. If you're watching this on YouTube, welcome in. Welcome in. We're carrying on our. I'm doing things. I'm paddling. It all looks calm on the surface, but my little legs are paddling underneath the water. If it all looks calm, that means things are working hard elsewhere. If you're watching this on a VOD, welcome in. There are some ground rules to lower your expectations. Let me come in a bit better. Get rid of that. Where's my DVD screen? Let's put that behind me a little bit better to please the... Is it Generation Alpha? Zoe, welcome in. Spud Boy! How are we? So, rule number 1. Always do your pre-start checklist. Make sure the horn works, make sure your hydraulics work. This is a forklift safety stream, okay? Safer communities together list. Make sure your lights work, make sure your brakes work, make sure walk around the machine, okay? Before you step on that forklift, do your pre-start checklist. It's very important. Okay. Number 2. I am with a special guest tonight. They're going to come out at 11 p.m. Okay, now at 11 p.m, which is, it's 9:30 right now, so what do we have? We have an hour and a half. An hour and a half until 11 p.m, where I'm going to bring out a special guest. Now, is this going to be Beyonce this week? Is it Beyonce? Or is it going to be Baby Bim and I'm going to feed her a bottle? Who knows? Number 3, I'm with my eldest daughter as well. So if she wakes up, we're going to do words on stream until she goes back to sleep, and then I'll come back. But if you're watching this on a VOD on YouTube later on, let me know in the comments where you're from. Let me know what time it is, and it won't be edited out. That's too much effort for me. So I will timestamp it so that if you come across a period where I'm not here and you're not too interested in words on stream because it's a VOD, skip forward to the next part if you're playing along. But should we get straight into it? Actually, or should I tell you the big news first? Should I tell you the big news? UK 1227. Zoe. Welcome in everybody. We are halfway through. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Halfway through Deathtrap Dungeon, a fighting fantasy gamebook from the 80s. Now there's something I want to do first of all. Oh, is it from my... Because I know I'm not in my suspenders, so my braces, so, and I know that's going to concern some of you. Where is... Here I am. No. That's not what I want. I want the thumbnail folder. Excellent. Okay. I'll do this on camera actually, and I'll let you all see behind the curtain. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open up this. I'm going to open up a Pixel E. Greeny. This is where I do all my thumbnails. I got so actually I got some other big news as well. While we do this is going to be, listen, Asmongold, if you're not here yet, my goodness, you're going to want to be. A fan has sent in something a couple of years ago. To be fair, wink, add current. There you go. There's my beautiful face. A fan has sent... Why are ads here again? I've already done an ad break. Let's snooze it. Let's snooze it for 5 minutes. So a fan has sent me in something, and it's a Steam Deck. It's a Steam Deck Mini, and I've just got it working now. So thanks a fan for sending that in. I've done one thing. Yeah, it's Mutton. Thank you very much. The reason why I'm late is I was setting it up, and I don't know how to set it up, but I did one thing. I added a sound. Do you want to hear what the sound is? I'm going to press it. 3, 2, 1. I don't know when that's going to come in handy, but I like that sound, and intermittently, if I see the viewerships dropping off, I might give you one of these. A slide whistle. No, was it a spin whistle? Anyway, let's get back to this. I love it. It brings me joy. So I don't want to draw a mask. I don't want a magic mask. I want to literally draw it. There you go. I don't want any softness. Size it up. Let's get rid of my head. Do you know what we're gonna do this stream? I'm not in my uniform, right? And here's what we're gonna do about it. Let's save that. Save that. I'm gonna have this off screen now. I have some private folders here. Save it to the desktop. Uniform 1. Then I go over to OBS. I add an image. Uniform. I'll add it. I'll keep it the same. I'll just keep it right. Can you tell? Do you understand what I'm doing? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Just get rid of that. That's going to confuse us. There you go. How's this? How's that? I'm going to have to... I'm not going to be able to move very well though, am I? I want to go over here. Is everybody calm now? Okay. Need my shoulders. It's not really doing it for me. Hang on. Is that what we want? Is that good? Okay. Okay. Listen, pay attention. So that's the order of service. So if it looks like I'm like this, doesn't it? Okay, I think that's silly. There you go. If you're not paying attention, it looks perfect, doesn't it? Right, shall we crack on with the game? I hope we've all been well though. The Steam Deck. I said the Steam Deck. I'm pressing the Steam Deck. I don't know how it works, but I've done one thing and I've added that sound. Just as a little treat. As a little treat for everybody. I think this uniform's getting a bit silly. Oh, there you go. That's probably better. That's probably better. How are we all anyway? Mutton, is there any update with your partner application? When do we... Because when do we find out? When do we find out? I want to know. Let's get rid of the starter music. No updates yet. Could be a couple of weeks. They let you know pretty instantly. No point telling a thing you don't even read chat. I read it. I just ignored you. It's Steam Deck. What nonsense was Mo typing? Bim's going to bring on Elon and then surprise him with Trump. Celebrity deathmatch. Oh my goodness. That's right. So the reason why I'm not in full dress tonight is because... Oh, that's right. Hang on. For some reason, this game won't launch unless I turn my camera off. The reason why I'm in mufti... I've donated a dollar, a pound. Don't you worry. It's because it's so bloody cold. So bloody cold. It's like 5 degrees. There you go. It's like 5 degrees right now. It goes down to 5 degrees at least. This is fantastic. So, what? Oh, thank you for that. Thank you for highlighting the message. Someone fund this man a PC. So, what? I ran a 3-minute ad break while I was waiting to go live, and now it's asking me for another one. Surely, I just went live, didn't I? I pushed it back. Fund him a room to put it in. Oh, I know. Yeah, anyway, let's run an ad break now, and I'll see you afterwards. Shall we? Shall I? We got an early crowd though. Early crowd, 7 of us already. But if you haven't been here before, let me give you a little bit of a what's a gallery? So this is a book from Abyss. Welcome in, by the way. This is a book from about the 1980s, and I think every young person should read this. This is a fantastic little fantasy adventure. I've got a couple of these books. I've got some of these books. Most of them are in England. I've started up another collection here in Australia, and there's a little fella called Tin Pot Gaming, I think his name is, who's converting them to Steam games, and you can change the sound. Oh, goodbye, have a nice. Oh, thanks for popping in, Raider. I'll catch you around next time. I forget YouTube doesn't have the ads that we're doing on Twitch. Coffee. Ooh. Have a good stream. Thank you very much. We'll be going for a couple of hours. But we're going for 3, 4, probably 3.5 hours from now. Whatever time it is for you, about 3.5 hours. So it's a choose your own adventure. And you have a character sheet, you roll dice. And it says, like, you're going to go through this door, or do you want to speak to the man? And then you've got to roll accordingly. This is very good music, isn't it? Can we skip the book and watch? How fun was that? That was very fun. Time to get back to family. I'll pop back later if I can. Thank you very much, Mo. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's turn the uniform on. Good to see you. Ah, it's always a treat when you can pop in. Is that too loud, though? Before we get stuck in. And the beauty is, I'm going to poll every decision to make with Twitch chat. So if you're watching this live on Twitch, you're going to get about 1 million polls tonight. If you watch this on YouTube, you can still have fun. But if you want to take part, come over to Twitch right now. If you're watching the VOD, you can still play along. You will still appreciate this. You will still appreciate this watching the VOD. Asmongold, particularly you. I don't like it. While there's still 20 seconds left of the ad, I don't like it that I'm not flush with the bottom of the screen. Oh. It says that I am, though, but I'm definitely not. Oh. No, I think we're just going to have to deal with it. Okay. Ad break ended. Your community is back. So, let's resume. The last time we played this, we got sidetracked. So we are quite far. There's no real context as to... There's a map here. Oh, so, okay, so this isn't really a map, but this is like how far... Ooh. This is quite useful, actually. So this is how we know where we've been before. So we have chosen this path before. That's why it's unlocked to us. But with this run, we've gone the other way. Jewel-eyed idol. Okay, so it's good. Barbarian corpse. Door with iron plates. Orcs. Interesting. So what did we miss out? Western path. Large iron bell. Hobgoblins. Wooden pole obstruction. How's the audio? Can someone tell me how the audio levels are going, please? disembodied voice, laughing faces, pit of worms, giant fly, rock grub, large mirror. So I wonder if this is like the correct route. Sound is good? I think it's just my headset then. Everything sounds good on mobile. Fantastic. I'm so happy everyone is here, by the way. X marked. So I wonder, this is as far we got here. We've not gone any further. So I wonder if this is like the better path. So we are quite far through, and I wonder if we were going to finish this tonight and what we're going to do after that. Maybe we should start up another book, but there's an unwritten rule with streaming that you never change games midstream. So I'll wonder what we do. There can't be much more to this. Look, this is we're halfway through this, surely. Okay. I think we should change the music to something. I think this is my favourite. And we're playing as Twitch chat, and that's our portrait. There we go. You arrive at another junction in the tunnel. So if this is your first time watching this stream and reading this book, this is not going to mean too much to you, but the more we play, the more pages we go past, the more it will make sense to you. Is everyone okay? Here, fantastic. Very good. There's no context here. Should we start up a poll? Should this be our first poll? What I like to do is every choice we're going to run a poll. But if we have done a choice before, we will do the other choice. What to do? West or north? Twitch chat, you've got 1 minute to decide. If you are not on Twitch and want to take part, please hop over to Twitch, drop a follow, and you'll be able to take part. So what's happened? Yeah, oh, that's right. We had a companion. So if this is your first time here, Deathtrap Dungeon. So this is like the Tri-Wizard tournament, and there are 6 of us competing, and it's no one has ever survived this. So we're in like a dungeon with traps, and it's like a game, and we met up with one other combatant, and the game master came out and forced us to fight, and we had to kill him, but we liked him. I think I want to do a Sports Direct emote. It's become pinnacle. It's become part of the lore. The BIM lore. What are we thinking? 2 votes, 100% say keep heading west. The tunnel turns sharply to the right and continues north for as far as you can see. There is a door in the left-hand wall which is ajar. You hear someone cry for help from the other side of the door. If you wish to open it, choose the first option. If you wish to rather continue north, choose the second option. Open and help. Open/help, I'm going to do it. Or continue north. Twitch chat, you've got 1 minute to decide. If you'd like to vote, please do. I wonder what else can you do on the Steam Deck? Because there are other buttons here, but I don't really know what to do. Ooh. Well, that mutes the audio. Does that work for you as well? Ah, that only works for me. I can mute the desktop, but that's I can see the desktop audio is still relevant for Twitch chat. It just cuts it off for me. What about this? That increases it. That's the whistle sound effect that I added. Show desktop. Ooh. Oh no, what have I done? Okay, I'm not too sure what the show desktop thing means. You can add buttons to make clips or post links to your chat or move to different screens. That's very interesting. Open/help. Turn to 200. Ooh, careful now. Hey Zoe. I can't make out what that is. The door opens into a small room with a straw-covered floor. In the center of the room, there is a large draped cage standing some 2 meters high. There is a cord fixed to the top of the drape, which runs up an iron ring in the ceiling and hangs down to the floor. If you wish to pull the drape up or leave the room. Ooh, Twitch chat, what do? This is we are getting the heavy questions right now. What do? Oh, another thing I was supposed to say at the start was we are live every Sunday at about 9 PM AEST. Sunday streams. Risk it for the biscuit. Hang on, what am I doing? Pull drape up. I had so much fun watching Twilight yesterday. Leave room. I think leaving a room is an insult to the artistic relevance of this book. Not that I'm trying to sway your answers. I was there for the start, then I was in chat for a little bit, and then I came back right at the end. I liked Spud's post about next week. Right. Here we go. Are we finished yet? Are we finished? Not yet. Four votes. We're getting 4 votes now. 100% are saying pull drape up. I wish there were like these early books. Danish metalhead, welcome in, mate. How are you? I wish there were a bit more interesting these, because it's like do the content or ignore the content. Okay, med taken. Jeff Fed, what do time Abyss? Welcome in. It's good to have you. We pull the drape up. You ready? 1, 2, 3, go. You pull the cord and watch the drape as it rises up the sides of an iron cage. The woman's voice. There was a woman apparently. When was there a woman? There was a cry for help, right? The woman's voice urges you to be quick, telling you that the room is booby-trapped so that the floor will fall away in 1 minute because of your extra weight. If you still wish to help her, or would rather leave and head up north. Oh my goodness. Goodness me. What would you do in this situation? I'll just go back home, to be honest. What do this doesn't involve me. Don't get involved. Help her or leave. Twitch chat, you got 1 minute to decide. If this was me, I'd be like, right, I've taken a wrong turn somewhere. Where is my manager? Where is my mum? Get me out of here. Not getting involved. Not my barbecue. But what would you do? That's what I'm asking you. What would you do? 4 people, 100% of Twitch are saying help her. I'd go left west. 1 minute is a lot of time, and she's wasting it telling us not to help her. Imagine that you're in a dungeon where there are 6 people that have entered, and most of them are dead. Hardly any of them get to this point. Someone's come in to help skin. This is your chance of freedom, and you're like, no, don't help her. Test your luck. So we have a character sheet. Our luck is 8. We have to roll 2 dice, and it be 8 or under. The drape rises to the top of the cage, and there, to your horror, you see the face of an aged woman whose hair is a mass of seething snakes. It is a dreaded Medusa. Less than 8. 7. Recognizing the snake-like head of the Medusa, you close your eyes to avoid her deadly stare that would turn you to stone. If you wish to enter your cage with your eyes closed to dispose of her with your sword, gosh, that sounds difficult. Or would you rather retreat? It's giving us lots of chances to just get back out, doesn't it? What do? Enter cage or leave? Slay the Medusa, but she's got her eyes open and she can just like she could I'll enter the cage slowly, right, with my eyes closed and sword drawn, and she'll just flick my throat, wouldn't she? She'll just go like, and the bridge of my nose, bam, like that, and I'll be done for. What can I do going into a cage with my eyes closed to try and kill someone with their eyes open? They'll blow on my face like this and flick my nose, and that'll be it. I'll be done for. I'll give her one of these though. I got a Danish, you weren't here before. I've got a stream deck and you can add sound effects to it. So I've added a sound effects. Listen to this. Isn't that fantastic? I should do that. Like, I'll blow on your Stop it. Get your head out of the gutter. What I should do is I should start the stream being like, you're going to hear this sound once this stream. And if you are the first person to tell me when it is, you get a prize, and then that'll hook people, and then they'll stay the whole duration. They were like, sorry boss, I can't come back to work, I've got to listen for this. Enter the cage. Slide whistle, yeah, I think it's not a slide, that's a slide, this is a spin whistle, I think. Enter the cage. The Medusa shrieks as you enter her cage, keeping your eyes firmly closed and slashing your sword wildly from side to side. Why did I have to go in the cage to kill her? Why can't I just like jab it from the outside? You feel the blade. Oh, hello. You feel the blade sink deep into her side and hear a loud thud as she slumps heavily to the ground. No skill check required. Gifted by a fan. You open your eyes again and shudder at the sight of the prostrate. Prostate. No, what does prostrate mean? Prostate problems. What does prostrate mean? Prostrate, lying stretched out on the ground with one's face downwards. Opposite is upright. Completely overcome or helpless, especially with distress or exhaustion. Okay, laying down flat with your eyes down. Okay, we see this is an educational stream. You see. Her gown is fastened by a large brooch bearing a single red gem. It is a garnet, and you prize it out of its setting, put it in your pocket, and leave the room to head north. This is a seminar. Welcome to the seminar. Forklift safety seminar. The tunnel continues for quite a distance before you reach a junction. If you wish to head west into the new tunnel, a new tunnel, or continue north. Twitch chat, what do? New tunnel, west, or continue north. Borth, I wrote. North. Twitch chat, you've got 1 minute to decide. I hope you're all forklift certified. Well, by the end of it, you will be. That's the beauty. Safer communities together. I went to Krispy Kreme yesterday and I took a photo and I was like, oh, I should upload to like Instagram more. To be honest, I'm on Instagram. I don't know how it works. And I took a photo thinking like, I want to get a Krispy Kreme sponsorship, and I think posting one picture on Instagram and tagging them is how you do it. Bim asked how to post a story once. I know, no, because something happened. I like the game Bannerlord, right? And something happened in the Bannerlord community that the developers published, and I was like, how do I like retweet this? How do I like share this? Do I have it as what's a reel? What's a post? What do I do? What's that thing that stays on your profile for 24 hours? I don't understand it. I don't understand how it works. I don't know what I mean. 6 votes, 100% say new tunnel. As you see, let me start that again. Ahead, you see that the tunnel turns a corner, beyond which it continues north. You stop before the corner, startled by the sound of high-pitched voices, whispering and sniggering. Reyes Edwards, hello mate. We see you lurking like a forklift in a dungeon. I love Frosty Tools. If you wish to draw your sword and look around the corner, forklift. If you'd rather walk back to the junction, okay. So all of these, I'm a little bit disappointed in this part of the book because it's now, here's a new thing, we'll go back to the old thing. You want to do the new thing? Okay, here's a new thing, we're going to go back to the original old thing. That's what this book feels like. I don't feel, there are choices, but I don't feel like there is much choice. Draw sword. Turn back. Turn back. Twitch chat, you got 1 minute to decide. Nollers, welcome in. How are you? Everybody say hello to YouTube. We're doing a adventure book where you are the hero. Just knocked the microphone. If you want to take part, we're doing votes, so come over to Twitch if you want to take part in the polls. If not, just stay exactly where you are. Hello YouTube. Hello mum. I'm pretty good. Are you streaming on Twitch too? Yes, so we're multi-streaming. So I'm on Twitch as well as YouTube. So I've got a small Twitch community, but there's over 10,000 people on YouTube that I'm trying to bring across. So I'm streaming on YouTube in the hopes that one of those 10,000, at the moment it's you, comes over and replaces the current Twitch crowd, because I think I can do better. 100% says draw sword, turn to 49. You peep round the corner and see 2 small creatures running away from you. 9,999 to go. Both are dressed in baggy clothes and wear pointed floppy hats. They are mischievous, not leprechauns again. If you wish to follow them, or you can turn back. Twitch chat. What do follow leprechauns or turn back? Another choice to turn back. Twitch chat, you got 1 minute to decide. We've been streaming for 40 minutes, and I wonder how far. We're definitely the furthest we've ever got in this book. We've died a couple of times and started from the beginning. Always follow the little green fella. Follow the Oompa Loompas. In one of the other books, in the last book even, The Citadel of Chaos, there was a leprechaun, and he was extremely powerful and magical, so I hope these leprechauns want to go on a little adventure with us and not try and hurt us. 5 people 100% say follow the leprechauns. I'm going to follow the leprechauns. I hope they don't want me to do a voice. Running after the leprechauns, you hear more laughter, only now it is behind you. You look around and see 6 more leprechauns emerging from behind a hidden door in the tunnel wall. Suddenly, yet another leprechaun drops on your back from a ledge fixed to the ceiling. Shaking him off your back, you draw your sword, whereupon the leprechauns laugh even louder. I bet if you wish to attack them is one of the choices. I bet you if we do that, our sword is like floppy or something. Let's do the poll. Twitch chat, what do? Attack them? Attack them? Or walk past? Twitch chat, you got 1 minute to decide. I can't chat on Twitch for some reason, so I'll just stay here. That's not ideal. Why is that? What's happened? Hello, Twitch chat. I'm not in like follower only mode or anything, am I? That would be very bad. No idea. Nollas, have you tried properly? Or is there actually something wrong? What I mean is there it is. Okay, so it was a you problem. Welcome in, Nollas. Welcome to the warehouse. So, another thing, if we 50-50, there you go. Thank you for the follow. Thanks for following, Nollas. Found your treasure in the trapped-filled dungeon. Look at that. There you go. Thank you very much for the follow. I do appreciate that. What are we on? 576. There is one other rule though. If we 50-50 choices, stuff like that happens, and we have to do it again. So, I'm joking, by the way. No, I'm just messing around. What do attack or walk past? What do you really do? The thing is, there's no point 50-50ing them because it's only you that's going to get punished, okay? I want to do things right, and when you 50-50 it, I can't act on that. It's like a sat-nav saying you can go left or right, make your mind up. No, tell me. I used to play text-based games like this all the time. Too bad they're growing out of popularity. No, they're bloody not. You are in the place. Twitch is #1. There's 10 of us here. That is not unpopular. Thank you for the follow though, and it was great fun hanging out with you in the premiere the other week. That was good fun. If you haven't seen it yet, there's a new video out. Warband, Mountain Blade Warband from 2000 and... I played it on console and that was 2016, but it would have been out before then. So we are exactly. I want to read all of them. People change their minds. Walk past. Okay, very good. I'll allow you the green screen. What are we doing? Walk past, really? You push past the 2 leprechauns and head off north. Ah, you prefer Warband over Bannerlord? Oh, fantastic! I'm glad I did the video then. Yeah, Warband's great. Warband is. I think Bannerlord is an improvement. Massive battles, bigger map. Chat is acting weird. So what I've got is. Oh, what's chat? What's going on with chat? I'm seeing no issues my end. Is it YouTube? When people talk on YouTube, I've got like an integrated chat, so it'll pop in one chat box. It's a problem with you. Okay, that's good. That is my favourite sort of problem. You push past the 2 leprechauns and head off north, the noise of jeering and laughter ringing in your ears. Further up the tunnel, you stop to rest and check your belongings. If you had any gems, they are now gone. The leprechaun who landed on your back stole them from your backpack. You cursed the thieving leprechauns and set off north again. We had a bunch. We had a bunch of gems, didn't we? Ring of Druidic Power. We should probably eat a provision now, don't we? There you go. 20 out of 22, that's good. Turn to 29. The tunnel leads north for some distance before coming to a dead end. The mouth of a chute protrudes from the tunnel's eastern wall. It seems to be the only way out. You decide to risk it and climb into the chute. You slide gently down and come out in a room, landing on your back. Ooh, as soon as you stand up, you are confronted by the most repulsive sights you have ever laid eyes on. There in front of you, wallowing in a circular pool of fetid slime, is a bulbous creature too horrible to be believed. Its body is green and covered all over with fearsome-looking spikes. Its face is a mass of crimson blisters, one of which suddenly bursts to reveal yet another of its many sinister, all-seeing eyes. A narrow path runs around the edge of the pool and leads into another tunnel in the far wall. If you have If you have previously read details about the loathsome blood beast in Leatherbound Book, we have. Wasn't there a poem? If there's a pool, isn't there a poem as well about when corridor doth water meet, do not make a quick retreat. Take a breath and jump deep in. If your trial you hope to win. I wonder if that's relevant here as well. If you have previously read details about the loathsome blood beast. So, another cool thing about these books is this is not actually how it's written in the book. In the book, if you get given, because if you were reading this, you could quite easily cheat. If you have not read the book, you're obviously at a huge disadvantage, possibly the end of your adventure. So if you were to cheat, you'd easily turn to 172. But actually what happens in the book is when you read a clue like this, it will give you a code. It'll be nonsense. It'll all be letters, and it'll be like N, all letters, and it'll say like, if it won't say if you have read about the blood beast, turn to this page. It'll be like, if this code means anything to you, turn to this page, and you're meant to write down that code. And it goes, if it doesn't, turn to this page, and now you don't know. There are other things as well, like there's puzzles and clues, and the answer will normally be the page number that you need to go to. But if you haven't got that clue, you won't know what page that is. Remembering the description of the vile blood beast and the warning about toxic gas rising from its pool, you cover your mouth with your sleeve and step forward with your sword drawn, wary of the blood beast's tongue. As you step round at the side of its pool, it rolls forward and flicks out its tongue, but you are ready for it and cleave it with one swipe of your sword. The beast howls in pain and stretches forward frantically, trying to clasp you between its blood-filled jaws. You start hacking at its hideous face in an attempt to pierce its real eyes. You must fight. But as soon as you win your second attack round, we do something else. Can we stab it with our forklift tines? Let's try. It's got 12 skill, but we are 12 plus 1. So we can only be 1 point lower than they are on the dice to break even. If we are more than 1 point lower than them, easy. So if we win this, we turn to another page. Ugh. Oh no. Okay. Even. I couldn't do it. Okay, there you go. So this might be like its Elden Ring second phase. As soon as you win your second attack round, turn to 278. Your blades strike one of the blood beast's real eyes with devastating effect. It slumps back into its pool, thrashing about in a frenzy. You seize your opportunity and run round the side of the pool to the tunnel exit. Oh, we got a trophy. It's cut off, I can't see it. The tunnel leads into a large room, its ceiling supported by several marble pillars. As you enter the room, you suddenly see a strange beast to your right. Devon John! Hello mate, how are you? Welcome in. I hope you're well. We're reading a book today. It has the body of a lion with dragon-like wings attached to it, but its head is like that of a bearded man. If you have... Here you go, we got another clue. If you have read... You gonna make an announcement? The creature cases tomorrow. What does that mean? What does that mean? The creature, you're gonna have to elaborate. If you have read the poem written on the skeleton warrior's parchment, that's why we read every book. Turn to 222. It's making the choices for us now. You recognize the beast. It is a manticore. Taking heed of the poem's warning, you watch out for its tail, which sprouts a profusion of sharp spikes, thick and hard as iron bolts at its tip. If you have a shield, we do have a shield. The sequel to Deltarune tomorrow. It's the creature cases tomorrow. I have got no idea what that is, I'm afraid, but that does sound fucking exciting. You raise your shield in front of you just in time to protect yourself from a volley of spikes released from the manticore's tail and aimed straight at your heart. They sink into your shield and remain unharmed. Swiftly, you draw your sword and advance on the manticore. We didn't lose our shield jumping over the pits. Which one? Deltarune or the creature cases? I've not heard of either of those. I'm sorry. I wish I could be... Oh, are we... We're at the top of the page. We did not lose our shield at the top of the pit because... Oh, hold on. Hobgoblins. Wooden pole obstruction. No, I read it. The Creature Cases is a kids' educational animated series entirely focused on animals. Oh, that actually sounds quite cute. Rock guard large mirror. Hold on. I swear I read it and we didn't do it. Hold on. We jumped though. We did. Where was that? Fang. Large iron. No. Okay, the large iron bell. The bell. No, we didn't. We must have died because it's faded out. So we've done it before, but this way we did this run. We did the other way. The large iron bell. Wasn't that it? And we could tug on the bell. We done that before, and it's not attached. And we fell down. You could jump over with all your equipment. That's that, isn't it? So we didn't actually do that. We jumped over a pit with our shield. Was that this one? That's the room with the... Oh, no. I'm wrong. The bell is what we rang, and it got louder and louder. And then you, Twitch chat, decided to scream for help. In the deafening sound of a bell, you decided to scream for help. And that obviously did not, and we died. So I'm thinking of something else. Pit of worms. Rock grub. It was after that, wasn't it? Closed iron door. We did, then we carved it. So I remember, but I don't. Deep dark pit. Okay, I don't remember. I don't remember, but we had a shield. Sword, dwarven chainmail, shield. There was just a pit and we jumped. I remember. I remember. You must fight the Manticore. I'm never awake long enough to see any of these, though I have no idea what we have done. I'm sorry. It's because, right, I've got 2 children, and they like to wake up, and my time for me is like 9 PM onwards, and if I don't force time for myself, I'll just be well rested and frustrated. I'd rather be tired and happy than... I don't mean that. That sounds like I'm speaking badly about my kids. I mean, I'd rather sacrifice sleep to make sure I have time for me. Just don't sleep, exactly. Have another cannon monster. Here we go. No, I don't mean that. I think if I was to be like a spokesperson, and I know there are too many spokespersons people, I'd want to encourage sparkling water drinking. So, this is from Costco. Costco, if you're listening, have your people talk to my people. Let's get in touch. I love your eggs, 30 for $13. I love your sparkling water. I love your hot dogs for $1.99 with a free soft drink refill. Unbelievable. Bim's off the pad. I know, because okay, I'm in my 30s now. Sugar, fizzy drinks. It's also expensive. So a nice cheap water's boring. Sparkling water is interesting enough not to need anything. Sorry, Devon. Deltarune is a sequel to Undertale that takes place in a parallel universe. 3 heroes traverse through dark worlds that seal the fountain and say the words. It sounds good. I think Undertale is on my wish list, but I've never played Undertale and I've never heard of that other thing. So I'm sorry if you feel like I'm ignoring you, but it's not adding to my genius, which is fighting this Manticore. There you go. I'm excited for you, though. Oh, it's the 8th of June. Hold on. My next batch of mead is ready today. Should we do an uncorking? 9th Feb, March, April, May, June. 8th of June. There you go. So there you go. We're going to have a mead unbottling later on. Hey, boss man, how are things with the family? Last time I saw you was when you were book hunting and waiting for the extra member, Jargonaut. Good to see you. Welcome in. So that was the Skyrim run, wasn't it? So I've parked that simply because it's too much effort on stream, because I have to like tab out, which Skyrim isn't a very good game to tab in and out of, and I have to look through a spreadsheet, and I think I lost a little bit of passion for it, which meant the overall entertainment value went down a bit, and it was so clunky, and it was taking far longer than it needed to, and I like playing a lot of games, so I'm going to continue that off stream and make a little YouTube video, an edited YouTube video of that once I complete it. But I definitely want to read them all, at least. But we're doing this for now. We're doing an adventure. Have you ever played these before? The choose your own adventure books, where you are the hero. Here we go. Once we kill this Manticore, there might be a... Ooh. There you go. See, so you can, when you roll the dice, you can tap the screen and it re-rolls it. I don't think that's cheating. If it's a feature in the game, it can't be cheating, can it? There you go, like that. It doesn't always make your dice rolls better. Wait, did it hit the corner? If you win, turn to 3, 6, 4. Ooh, there you go. As you are wiping the Manticore's blood from your sword, you are surprised to see a small man with a large nose suddenly jump out from behind one of the marble pillars. He is dressed in a tight-fitting green tunic and looks quite harmless, although you're wary of the way he's holding an opaque glass ball with shimmering green light. What I can actually do, I can put the DVD screen in the middle so it will never touch the corners. No, that's actually, I think that's a war crime. There you go. Oh, what should his voice be? Egbert the Gnome. What sort of gnome voice? I think before he speaks, you should play the sound. That's the sort of noise I think he'll announce his entrance with. So he'll burst out with this. Greetings, he says cheerfully. My name is Egbert the Gnome, and I am the trial master for your final test. We're going to finish the book, guys. And one girl. Needless to say, my magical powers are great, so you should not try to attack me. You may have learned during your quest that gems play an essential part in the Trial of Champions. The leprechauns took the blasted things. The iron door in front of you is the victory exit, but there is only one way of opening it. 3 gems have to be put into the lock mechanism in a particular order for the door to open. Each gem radiates a unique energy which will trigger the mechanism. If you do it correctly, that is. I will help you to a degree, but first we need the correct gems. Have you an emerald? We did. We had an emerald. That was off the idol's left eye. The gnome shakes his head and says, I am afraid you have failed the Trial of Champions. Baron Succumvit's Deathtrap dungeon will keep its secrets for another year, as you will not be allowed to leave here. You are appointed my servant for the rest of your days to prepare and modify the dungeon for future contestants. Perhaps in another life, you will succeed. We should have fought the goblins, the leprechauns. So, the end. Basically, we have read The Warlock of Firetop Mountain. Now, we got all the way to the end. We fought the dragon. We went through the labyrinth. Do you remember the labyrinth? I still have... What do I have? I still have... It was so complicated, I had to draw a map. Look at this. This is the map of the labyrinth. Who was here for the Warlock of Firetop Mountain stream? And we had to draw a map. These are all the page numbers, and if you go here, and then, do you remember this? And my God, if I didn't draw this map, we would have been completely buggered. We went through that successfully. After this, there was a dragon. We killed the dragon. After the dragon was the warlock. We killed the warlock of Firetop Mountain. We killed the warlock of Firetop Mountain in the book, The Warlock of Firetop Mountain. And then we end up at a treasure chest, and it says you need 3 keys. We only had one of them. Failed. The Citadel of Chaos. That was another one where we had to go and assassinate the leader of a army who was about to invade the entire realm, right? So we were chosen to sneak through the Citadel of Chaos and assassinate the head guy. We did, and the room caught fire and was burning behind us. And then it said, you've successfully stopped the invasion. You have killed the top guy. The army is leaderless and in ruin. And the room behind you is on fire. You cannot escape, but there is a window. And then it asked us, do you have a levitation spell? No. Failed. Deathtrap dungeon. We literally got to the end. Failed. But if we use our last bookmark, maybe. What did we do here? Can I see a history 6 days ago. It was the first poll choice, wasn't it? I can't see the poll choice. So let's just... I think we went west. Let's go see what's north. We never went north. Set back in an arched alcove in the tunnel wall, you see an ornate wooden chair carved in the shape of a demon-like bird of prey. Should we sit in the chair? Have you talked to the crippled servant of the Trial Masters? Yes. Remembering the old man's advice, you search the arm of the chair for a secret panel. You find an almost invisible crack in the arm, which you start to press and squeeze. Suddenly, a tiny panel springs out of the arm, and you see a glass phial lying in the cavity. You pick it out and read the label. Doppelganger potion. 1 dose only. This liquid will make you assume the shape of any nearby living being. I hope this helps us with the leprechauns later on. Imagine if this was essential for the leprechauns. Abyss, I'll see you in a second. Mutton, you're going to go get some sleep? I hope you wake up with the well-rested bonus for double XP for 24 hours. I'll catch you next time. Oh, stream tomorrow. Ironically, I'm manually loading pallets on my truck with a forklift in Farm Sim right now. Hey, thanks for hanging out. And Rachel, thank you so much for the stream deck. I can't wait to fully actually absorb myself in this and get the most out of it. It said, do not plug this into a hub. It must be plugged into your PC. And I don't have any spare plugs in my PC, my laptop, so it went straight in the hub. And you know what? It works. So there you go. Continue north. The tunnel starts to slope downwards and finally comes to an end at a deep pool enclosed by a tunnel wall. Oh, this is different, isn't it? The Spirit Girl's poem was... Is the hub overheating? No, it's just getting started. How many buttons? It says 6. It's got 6 buttons. It's got 6 buttons, but you can like turn the page and there's 2 pages. So I've got like 10 buttons. Because one of the buttons is the forward page, back page. But the whistle button is the only button I'm interested in. So I don't remember this. Have we come a different way? Yes. But don't forget, I know the poem off the back of my head. What? Back of my hand. When water doth corridor collide, water meet, don't make a quick retreat. Take a breath and jump deep in if your trial you hope to win. The words of a poem flash through your mind. Oh, it was when corridor doth meet. What? When corridor doth meet, do not make a quick retreat. Of course, it is here that she wants you to dive in. No, I'm remembering it wrong. When corridor doth water meet, do not make a quick retreat. I've forgotten that bit. It just says when corridor doth meet, do not make a quick retreat. The character forgot the poem. If you wish to dive in, that's what it tells us to do. Somewhat nervously, you take a deep breath and dive into the dark pool. The northern wall does not project very far beneath the surface of the water, and you decide to take the risk and swim under it. You soon start gasping for air and are forced to swim upwards. You try not to think about the fact that you may be trapped in an old submerged tunnel, and are very relieved when you surface into cool air. You are on the other side of the wall and can see the tunnel rising out of the water. I was just thinking, I wondered if we skipped the leprechauns. Oh crap, hang on. Cries for help. Draped cage, Medusa. What are we missing by not going that way? We're not missing... Oh! Guys, we're missing a gem. A garnet. We prize a garnet out of her necklace. If we don't go there now... You wait out the water. Luck check. Oh my goodness. Luck 8. Nope. Oh fuck. Okay, we aren't lucky. You are dismayed to find that not only are all your remaining provisions saturated and inedible, One of the treasures is missing. Roll to see what we missed. What's going on? Emerald Eye. Topaz times 2. Because it says topaz times 2, it makes me think that the topaz is not one of the gems required. So, okay, I can't tell. Okay, I think something's meant to be happening. I was clicking to find, but it wasn't. Now we've got the battle music now. There is an opening to the left-hand side of the tunnel wall. You are standing at the entrance of a large cavern from which you hear a woman's voice crying for help. Fantastic. Okay. Woman called... Surely that is this. Surely they are the same. Investigate. Oh, it's different. As you approach the prostrate figure... Prostrate again. That means laying down, face down. As you approach the prostrate figure, she's face up. You see that it is one of your rivals in the Trial of Champions. It is in fact the elf, and she is fighting for her life in the bone-crushing grip of an enormous boa constrictor. If you wish to help her, let's help her. Should we? Let's help her. Let's help her. I'm not going to pull it. Let's help her. With one swipe of your trusty blade, you behead the boa constrictor. You uncoil its massive body from around the elf and try to resuscitate her. Her eyes open a little, but you can see that there is no hope. She looks at you and smiles, then says in a whisper, "Thank you. I know it is too late for me, but I will tell you what I have learned. Your way lies ahead, but you need gems to unlock the final door. One of them is a diamond, but I do not know what the others are. Alas, I have not found the diamond, but would urge you to look for one. Good luck." Her eyes close, and she slumps down onto the cold floor. You watch sadly as she breathes her last. You take 2 of her daggers and search her leather backpack. Inside, you find some unleavened bread, a mirror, and a bone charm in the shape of a monkey. If you wish to eat the bread, let's eat the bread. If you'd rather just... Oh, what does this mean? Can we do both? Let's do both. Eat the bread. 3 stamina. Okay, feeling sad yet emboldened, you pack away the mirror and charm and leave the cavern. Head north. Oh, this is a completely different way. You notice an iron grill in the floor. Let's lift it. Lying in a hole about 1 meter deep, you see a grappling iron and a leather pouch. What are we? We're right at the end, aren't we? We are literally at the end. What is all of this that we missed? If you wish to reach down for them, yes, you reach down into the hole. Suddenly your blood runs cold as you feel something warm and sticky wrapping itself around your arm. You manage to pull your arm out of the hole, but a hideous tentacled limb with unbelievably strong suckers is clinging to your arm. By the time you manage to cut yourself free, your arm is trembling with pain. 7 luck. Do we have a potion of luck? No, just strength. Test your luck. No. Unlucky. It was a mistake to reach into the hole with your sword arm. It is covered with round sucker marks and feel as if it has been crushed. You lose 3 skill points. You peer into the hole and see the bleeding tentacle stump hanging limply. You carefully pull out the grappling iron and leather pouch, in which you find a tiny brass ball. You pack away your new possessions and head north. I wonder if I can change the battle music, because that's a glitch. Why is it... The music is glitched out a little bit. Okay. A door comes into view in the left-hand wall of the tunnel. You listen. He gives a diamond. You listen carefully at the door, but hear nothing. The door is not locked and the handle turns easily. Let's open it. The door opens into a small dark room which is empty apart from a sturdy wooden chest laying on a shelf in the far wall. The floor is thick with dust and you can clearly see fresh footprints leading from the door to the chest and back again. You wonder whether one of your rivals is still ahead of you on the walk, or whether the chest has only recently been placed on the shelf. Open it. Have you drunk a potion found in the Black Book? Did we not? I remember that. I remember it from before. We have not swallowed this potion. Although you check the chest carefully for any hidden devices, you are unable to see the trap inside it. As you lift the lid, an iron ball hanging on a cord swings back, shattering the glass capsule fixed inside the lid. A cloud of poisonous gas is instantly released into the air and you stagger back, coughing and spluttering. You lose 4 stamina points. If you are still alive, or we are, to be fair. Once the gas is cleared, you walk back to the chest and look inside. There is a pendant chain lying in the bottom of it, but somebody has already removed the stone from its setting. This annoys you so much, and you throw the chain on the floor and storm out of the room and up the tunnel. What the fuck is that? The tunnel starts to widen, and ahead you see it open into a huge cavern from where you can hear the sound of many high-pitched voices. You creep up to the entrance and take a look inside. There are about 20 tiny people with long noses and ears running in a circle around the large golden effigy. So, what did my potion of strength do? Was that stamina and skill, or just stamina? Should I do it now? It was stamina. Will you... Oh, we have a doppelganger potion. Okay, I'm going to have to toll this. I'm going to have to poll this. Twitch chat. What do? Talk. Creep. Doppelganger. Twitch chat, you've got 1 minute. Content does not meet guidelines. You can't say the word creep. What if I do creep past them? I do creep past them. Is that good? I can do that. Okay, Twitch chat. You've got 1 minute to decide. My camera really is annoying me that I can't seem to put it to the bottom. Why is it doing it? It's not letting it cuts it. It automatically cuts it, look. Hang on, can I... Why isn't it? Why can't I? Can I make it bigger? Yes. That's my room. That's the size, cut it. But why can't I go lower? Hover bin, literally. It's like I'm green, that strip is green screened. That's really frustrating because it's actually, it's slant and it clips down as well. So I either have to go all the way down. There you go. Is that better? It probably is. 67%, 2 people say a doppelganger potion. You pour the contents of the glass vial into your mouth and swallow the clear liquid. Although you do not feel any immediate change, you hope that the potion will create an illusion that you are a troglodyte, just like the ones in front of you. Taking a deep breath, you step boldly where no man has gone before, into the cavern. The troglodytes continue their tribal dance, believing you are one of them. You walk past them casually and head north. Unfortunately, the effects of the potion are short-lived. Suddenly, you hear a shriek behind you as one of the troglodytes spots you, and you are forced to run across the cavern floor. Ahead, you see an underground river running east to west. Through the cavern, and a wooden bridge crossing over it. You can run over the bridge or dive into the river. Vader Legend, just run back. But I have to go to archery. Oh, welcome back. I like you popping in, Vader. I hope you're well. I hope you're having fun. Archery. I used to do that as a kid. Let's chat. What do... a bear bow. I was the bear bow specialist. One over bridge. I was hoping, or dive. In Twitch chat, you got 1 minute to decide. New poll. I was hoping that this way would be like short-lived. But it seems like we've got a whole other adventure. Like, look at all this extra things we missed out on. So we did we went this way, and after leprechauns, it was at the end. But now we've gone this way, and there's so much more we're doing. Were you good? I was. I was. I did it as a kid. I was the under-18s champion for my little borough. Eastbourne Archers is where I was. And I remember there was a competition day, and I'd never done it before, never practiced, but we did a volley shot where there's a flag on the ground, and you shoot your arrow up, and the closest to the flag wins. I was the closest to. Never practiced before, so maybe that's more of a fluke. But no, I was consistently hitting the target. I was a kid. What are we doing? Dive in. Have you got a wooden tube? We do. Still running as fast as you can, you reach into your backpack and pull out the wooden tube. You plan to lie under the surface of the water, breathing through the tube. With luck, the troglodytes will assume that you will be swept to your death downriver as the torrent disappears into the depths of the mountain. You seize the tube between your teeth and lower yourself into the water. Holding on to one of the underwater bridge pillars, you keep perfectly still for 10 minutes. When you finally think the troglodytes have gone, you rise to the surface and look around. There is nobody to be seen, so you climb out of the river and cross the bridge to the northern bank. Any remaining provisions you may have are now sodden and inedible. You continue to walk through the vast. We didn't have any anyway. They were already sodden. Joke's on them. You continue to walk through the vast cavern until at last you seen a tunnel in the far wall. You walk down it until you come to a heavy door, which is locked. If you have an iron key. We do not have an iron key. As you try to charge down the door with the end, as you try to charge down the door with your shoulder, you hear the shrieking voices of the troglodytes coming down the tunnel. You are trapped and draw your sword. The troglodytes approach you, their bows drawn, and a hail of arrow strikes you with fatal impact. Your lifeless body slumps to the ground in the depths of Deathtrap dungeon. So let's try that again, but I'm going to go back the other way, the way we did originally, which was not north, it was west. We hear a cry for help, we open it, we pull the drape up. We still wish to help her. It's a Medusa, test your luck. 8 or under. 7. We'll do that next time. We're going to get an answer to this soon. Enter the cage with your eyes closed. We kill her. Ooh, here's another choice. So we have not gone north yet. This dungeon is a death trap. We've not gone north yet, but we won't do that yet. West, leprechauns. Draw sword, leprechauns. Let's follow them, yes. Okay, this is new. Last time we tried to put past them, nothing, and they stole our gems. We wish to attack them. Before you can take a single step towards the leprechauns, one of them throws some sparkling dust at you. You are immediately frozen to the spot. Unable to move a muscle, you lose 2 luck points. You watch helplessly as the leprechauns rummage through your backpack and run off with all the possessions in your backpack. I don't like my camera. happy about that. Leaving it empty. Luckily, they did not seem interested in your sword, which still rests in its scabbard by your side. About an hour later, the freezing effect of the dust wears off, and feeling returns to your limbs. You are angry at your loss and stomp off north, determined to have your revenge. Can't remember. Blood Beast. Fight the Blood Beast. I know this isn't gonna. We should avoid the leprechauns. There was a choice to go north, wasn't there? So let's get to the end to see what did we have. Backpack. Skeleton Warrior's parchment. We're not carrying a shield. It's funny. It's worse. I thought this time it would be better. It's worse this time. Fight. Let's fight the Manticore. This should be quick. You cooked it. Isn't it funny, like, we only realise at the end if we've buggered it or not. Oh. 2 more hits. You didn't let Twitch chat decide. Last one. Here we go. Oh, I thought I was red dice for then. There you go. Oh, no. There you go. Okay, let's get to the end. I don't know why. We don't possess the emerald. The end. So, let's go back. I think it'll be quicker if we go the leprechaun way again, but go north. Let's just check my backpack, because I've got Emerald Eye. Topaz ×2. That makes me nervous, though. Let's go west. Open it. Pull the drape. Help her. Test luck under 8. Done. Ooh, hang on. No, because I got a... We need a diamond. Sorry, Emerald Eye. Topaz. We need a diamond. We're lucky. Sword. Turn. Fuck, I forgot. Wait, where are we? Continue north. Edits with Az. Hello, mate. Welcome in. When World Conquest come out, I'm not actually filming one right now. I'm waiting for War Sales to come out, and then I'll do a Nord-only War Sales Bannerlord World Conquest. That's what I'm waiting for. That's my next World Conquest. Let's continue north. A brown velvet... Welcome in, by the way. A brown velvet curtain is draped over an archway on the eastern wall of the tunnel. If you wish to pull back the curtain and walk through the archway... We're doing it. You enter a cold womb, divided by a deep chasm. A rope is stretched taut across the chasm to the far side, where a magnificent winged helmet rests on top of a pole. If you wish to walk across the tightrope to reach the helmets... Let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Army Jeff! How are you? You step nervously on the rope, not daring to look down. Halfway across, you start to panic and lose your footing. Test your skill. We need 7. 4, 5, 6, 8, no. Oh. As you fall, you manage to grab the rope with your hands. Slowly, you haul yourself over to the far side and scramble up onto the floor. You lift the helmet off the pole and put it on your head. It has been made by a highly skilled ironsmith. You gain 1 skill point. Fantastic. Not wishing to risk walking back across the tightrope, you decide to crawl along it, safely back on firm ground. You step through the tunnel archway and head north up the tunnel. The tunnel continues north a long way before turning sharp right. Around the corner... the chute! Take a chance. Report the Blood Beast. We don't have the diamond. Emerald Eye, Topaz, Red Garnet. We need the diamond. So I don't think the Topaz is relevant at all. Emerald Eye, Red Garnet. No, it can't be. It can't be. It cannot be the Red Garnet, because if we go this way, I don't think either the diamond is either way back here at the start, or it's on this shaded out path. But we can only access this shaded out path if we don't go this way and get the garnet. So I don't think it is the garnet. I think it's the emerald. I think we only have the emerald eye. I think we're missing 2 gems. Blood beast, because we're not going to get it. We're not going to get it, are we? We're not going to get it. That's fine. It recoils. Manticore. Fight. Let's just kill it. Let's see what the weird dude says this time. Well, there's no diamond. Where's the diamond? I feel this is quite unfair. 2 more hits. I don't bloody believe it. Easy. Triumphant. Go. There he is. Hang on. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. If first was the emerald. We do possess the emerald, so we haven't got this bit yet. The sapphire. The gnome smiles and says, "Good. Now, do you have a sapphire?" So, okay, we are missing a sapphire and a diamond. The gnome shakes his head. You failed. Okay. So there's more things we can do. Oh no! I haven't just locked the bookmark, have I? I fucking lost the bookmark. I lost the bookmark. So Zoe's saying we should start over. Or is this the 3rd book in a row that we have got to the end but failed? Should we do this with a guide? Oh, fucking hell. Okay, so I actually have to feed my baby daughter in the next 10 minutes, so let's not decide anything yet. I'll come back out with her. Let me run an ad break actually to give us some extra time before the next one, but I'll be back in about 3 minutes with a baby. 3 minutes, everybody. I'm going to bring her out in just a second. But let me just sort this out. I'll go a bit like that. DVD screen can go full screen. And let's just have a chat, shall we? What should we do? Before I bring up, should we do words on stream? Do you know what? It's a bit... Let's not go full screen, actually. I'll be a little bit bigger, but you don't want to be too big. Do we do words on stream? Would that be funny? Or what else can we do? Should we react to one of my own videos? The trouble is I don't really have mouse control. I need to set something up and then not touch the screen. So should we do words on stream? That's probably the best thing I can think of doing. What is it? Words on stream. We'll just do this for a little bit. We're going to do this for a little bit. And start. Can I... Spud, are you able to... Oh, I can probably do it on my phone, actually. Just with the restarts and everything. I think I can do it on my phone. Here we go. Alright. And I'll come back with a baby. It wasn't Beyonce this week. It can auto restart? Okay, good. Are we ready? Is this on? I tell you what. I'm sorry. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. Okay. Is that good? Here we go. I'm here with a baby. There we go. If you're watching on YouTube and want to take part, come on over to Twitch and your guesses will be valid there. Yeah, baby Abim, everybody. Ali, Aus, Sua, Suau, Laos, Slay. Slay! Someone put Slay! What else? You usually... Abyss, you are very good at this. Well done, DDZ. Oh, but how come you're so good at this, Abyss? Okay. Do I have to type that? Continue. Continue. I'm gonna copy that so I don't have to write it next time. Continue. There you go. Am I in the way? Should I actually turn my camera off? Just press it. Zoe, I can't just press it. My hands are full. What I can do though is it only really works if she's on my lap. I do have my phone like that. So I do sort of have one hand. I do sort of have one hand. Yeah. With my phone. With my phone. Seeing. Sign. Sing. sign and sing. I should turn my camera off, shouldn't I? Because you can't see. Hold on. There you go. Chat. There you go. That's probably better, isn't it? Serious multitasking. Singe. Great word. Thanks for putting up with this, everybody, by the way. I do feel bad for like doing all this during stream, but honestly, it's the only way to be able to stream. So just thank you for putting up with it. I know family comes first, obviously, but surely that means I shouldn't stream then. So all I'm saying is just thank you for bearing with me. One day there's going to be thousands of you in chat, and the kids will be a little bit older, and I'll have my own studio. You can still do your things and be there for family too. I know, yeah, and you're here for my family too. So thank you very much. Rebar. What's that mean? It's the bar in concrete. Ah. Bry. South African barbecue. Oof. We went to a South African store the other day. My wife's part South African. Springbok Delights in Lane Cove. Love it. Baby Bim had her first giggle yesterday. Here we go. Ranger. Lard. Has anyone seen that TikTok fella? He's an older bloke, and he always cooks with lard, and he has a lovely, wholesome story to go with it. Do you know who I'm talking about? He always cooks with lard. And he's like in his 80s or 90s or so. And he's like, he comes across as this sweet old man. Do we all know who that is? I saw a story where he said that he married his dead brother's wife. He fell in love with her when his brother fell in love with her, and his brother ended up passing away, and he married his brother's wife. What? It's a bit too weird for me, I think. Good on him, I think I'm supposed to say. Oh no, we've not done it. Oh, we are 12 points away from the goal. Twitch chat, your adventure is at an end. Damn. Almost got it. Restart. I wonder if I could play with you. Here we go. I'm on my phone now. You and your lard again. Gradual, great one. There you go. When does my lock come off? Oh, it's there, isn't it? Drag. Drag. Danish. Welcome in. Gua. Is this even a word? Yes, it is. Clutched it. Goal, is that a word? Nope. Oh, I didn't see if I had a lock on my name or not. Leave me. Danish Metalhead, welcome back in. I see you. I hope you've done your pre-start checklist, wiped your machine down. Forklift safety first, safer communities together. Go. I'm actually taking part now. Look at me, I'm number one. Gosh, what? Tick. No, typo. Taking Abyss, you are so good at this. I'm waiting for my lock to come off. Oh, what? My lock didn't come off. There you go. Nailed it. Nailed it. Nice one. I wish it told you what the missing words were. Knit, tame, good words, good words. Knit, obviously. Well done. Well done. Ooh, Zoe beating me that level. Gonna get a ban if that carries on. Is that not the word? Policy. I thought it was Cyclop. I was so locked in. I was like, I must get this word in first. Cyclop. Gosh. I was like, guys, I've got it. Copy, nice one. Oh, well, we've already got that. Oh, there's no A. God. Ooh, 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 ooh. Nobody do it, nobody do it, nobody do it. Oh, got it. Cloy. What's the last word? Last word. What is it, everybody? I really wish it told you. Yeah, maybe then. Culp. Coil. Fantastic. 9 out of 10 words. These are my sort of words, you know. Hey, I'm still in the lead. Abyss, I see you behind me, though. Oh, lag. I'm getting lag. Oh, dear. Why is that? Is Asmongold raiding me? Is that why there's lag? Okay. Oh, it's alphabetical. I didn't know that. One of the letters is fake. I hope it's the X. I can do most 4-letter words. Oh, I didn't do the... I forgot I was locked out. Here you go. Done it. I think we've done every word letter. The other X is pretty... Might be an O though. No, no, no. Crone. Corn. I got... What is this big word? Fern Cox? What the f are you talking about? no idea what you mean, but I think the X is... Here's the X. I just tried to gazump you. Oh dear. Conference? Ooh, I think there's only one C, wasn't there? Game over. Oh well. Oh well, level 8 though. Okay, let's do that once more. Baby Bim's asleep, she's guzzled that down. Restart. We're gonna do one more. And then I'll do a mead unbottling. First batch. First bottle of the batch. Okay. How are we all? I'm back. Should we exit out of this? Let's go. Flip. I'm sorry if you were really enjoying that. There I am. There you are. There you are. Okay, so before we continue, let's get back onto Deathtrap Dungeon after a little whistle. Okay. Music off. Minimize that. Back to Icy Tundra. So, I have with me a very special bottle. Who can guess what is inside this bottle? Camera's cutting off the top of my head. That's unacceptable. Okay, so this is my third ever batch of mead. I started it on the 9th of February with local honey. Was a buzzer. So the first two batches of mead I made were from Woolies and Coles honey, but this I bought off a bloke off the side of the road. Woolies spring water, a tablespoon of yeast, a tablespoon of yeast nutrient. I bottled it on the 8th of March, 4.5 litres. I never took its initial starting gravity, which is an essential step in making alcohol because it tells you how much, it's a reference to how much alcohol it is. So I've got no idea of the alcohol content. All I know is that its final gravity was 1.000. So if you're a brewer, you know that this is water. Water density is measured off water. Water is 1.000. I was expecting this to be like 1.04. That's a normal starting gravity, and then it'll go back to 1, and that means the sugar, which makes the liquid more dense, has been eaten by the yeast, and the byproduct of that is it gets thinner and turns into alcohol. So you create it a slightly thicker, slightly more dense than normal water by adding stuff like sugar and ingredients and honey, and then the yeast eats up the sugar and gives off alcohol. So all I know is that its final gravity is 1.000. So I've got it's not been carbonated, so I'm not expecting it to explode, but I've got no idea what sort of pressure this is under. Are you ready? It's going to probably... What can I put this on if it does explode? Let me put a nappy pad down. I'll put a nappy pad down to collect it. I'll aim it away from the electronics. And this is mead, which is honey water yeast. Are you ready? You ready for the pop? It's a flip top, so there's no risk of like a cork coming undone. I'm actually quite nervous. You ready? No pop. It's come off the metal hinges, but it's not been uncorked yet. Oh, the slightest pop. Smells like a nappy. Should we see how well it pours? Should I be fuller screen for this? Because this is like I think I'm turning into like an alcohol streamer. I also made an extra... so I've actually also started another batch of beer. So let's just observe. Let's observe the clarity. I'm going to turn the green screen off because it's probably going to make me a little bit distorted. So this is completely unedited visuals now. It's clear. It looks thin. It's not meant to have head. It looks quite clear. That looks exactly... I can see my face in it as well. You can see my face in there. That looks exactly as you'd expect it. It doesn't smell sweet. It tastes sweet, although it is technically dry. You get a bit of a honey aftertaste, but if I'm completely honest, it tastes exactly the same as the other two batches. Not knowing the alcohol content of it, though, is a bit nerve-wracking to me. Very good. Local honey. Wazabuzza is the name of the honey. There you go. So that was the alcohol segment. Next up, I might bring out one of my own beers. Amber ale. I'm nearly finished. The 22 litres of amber ale. I have one of them a night probably. I've given heaps away as gifts, to be fair. But there you go, 3 batches of mead. And the last part of beer. And I got another batch of beer brewing. This is quite exciting. I'm becoming Bim the Brewer. It's not heavy on the palate. It does not taste strong at all. I will pour some more. And continue. If I go blind, I won't go blind. So there you go. So that's what it takes. If all you need is a little bit of equipment, but like you could do it in under $100. If you're interested in making alcoholic mead, or beer, in fact, it's separate equipment, but all you really need is about $100 worth of equipment, a glass jug. That's what it is. The equipment you need is a glass jug, 2 of them. You need two glass jugs, demijohns, an airlock, and a little bit of ingredients. And you can make... So I started that on the 9th of February, bottled it on the 8th of March, so it fermented for a month, then it was bottled, and then it needs about 3 months to bottle. It is quite yellowy. It's quite yellow. Can you see that properly? Probably not. The camera's not picking up just quite how yellow it is. It's very, very yellow. It's very exciting. And I actually see no sediment in the bottom, which you normally get sediment in the bottom of every bottle. It's normal, it's just what happens. And that's quite good. There you go. Good job, Timothy. Thank you very much. If you ever come to visit, please help yourself. I'd like to share one with you if anyone ever comes to visit. There you go. If anyone is ever in Sydney, I'm being serious, drop me a message. I want to hang out. And anybody, if you know me from the internet, I want to see you. That's the DVD screen. There you go. Okay, so bloody hell. Oh no, I didn't mean quit. I just pressed quit. My cousin is down south, so if I ever come through, I fucking would do it. I will gladly host you. It's so this game only ever opens if I turn off my camera. Explain that. So getting back to the game, we're bloody starting again, aren't we? Let's smash through this because we know, or I know at least, the options we've done and haven't done. So basically, all we need is a diamond, a sapphire, and an emerald. We know exactly where the emerald goes. I can resume it. What does resume do? This might save us. No, it's at the beginning. Deathtrap Dungeon is a fighting fantasy game bag, an interactive adventure in which you are the hero. You can only win by choosing the correct path. I'm quite excited. Hardcore. Should we do hardcore? Nah, let's do adventure. I reckon we could do hardcore because anything skill related we seem to ace. And every time we failed, it's been a instance occurrence where you just fail. But I like experiencing it just like we are reading the book, which is adventurer. Roll your stamina. That's not good enough. That's probably worse. Roll your skill. That's not good enough. That's a little bit better. Roll your luck. That's perfect. High luck. So I think luck is what we want. Now I explain that because provisions give us back our stamina. Skill we've never needed. Luck is what we run out of because every time you test your luck, it's reduced by 1. Can I just read this first couple of sentences because I think it's funny? Despite its name, Fang was an ordinary small town in the northern province of Chiang Mai, situated on the banks of the river Kok. There you go, I just wanted to read that. And the baron that's initiated this is called Succumvit. And then one of the sentences is, you see Baron Succumvit himself. And that sounds like a horrible sentence, doesn't it? Little time left for sleep. When should I start reading? Or should we just smash through this? Should I just smash through this? There's 6 of us here. What do the 6 people here want? You see Baron Succumvit himself. What does that mean? What a horrible image in my head. Now turn over. Smash always. The clamor. I just want to read. I just want to, for a bit. If this is your first time here, we're reading a book. I want to read this part in full, just to get you a bit of excitement. I think it's time for Dungeon Delve. The clamour of the excited spectators gradually fades as you venture deep into the gloom of the cavern tunnel. Also, you've entered the labyrinth. Large crystals hang from the tunnel roof at 20-metre intervals, radiating a soft light, just enough for you to see your way. As your eyes gradually become accustomed to the near darkness, you begin to see movement all around. Spiders, beetles crawling up and down the chiseled walls disappear quickly into cracks and crevices as they sense your approach. Rats and mice scurry along the floor ahead of you. Droplets of water drip into small pools with an eerie plopping sound which echoes down the tunnel. The air is cold, moist and dank. After walking slowly along the tunnel for about 5 minutes, you arrive at a stone table standing against the wall on your left. On it, there are 6 boxes, one of which has your name painted on its lid. So, if we continue walking, we go to page 66. If we open the box, we get something and then go to 66. So it's not like there's 2 routes. There is a clear, better option. We get 2 gold pieces. 2 gold. What were the gold pieces for? What could they have possibly been for? Or do you think it was just extra storytelling? Turn to 66. Right, a white arrow painted on the wall points west. Which way do we want to go? So, the only thing, the jewel-eyed idol is where we get the emerald. But which way do we want to go? Left or right? I'm going to poll this. Twitch chat. You've got 1 minute to decide. What is it? I'm going to be more descriptive in the poll options. So, west or east? West, east. There you go. Twitch chat, you got 1 minute to decide. Is that more descriptive of a poll question? West or east? West or east? So let me show you the map. I forget clear liquid. What's the clear liquid? Is the clear liquid the heat resistant thing? Spud's going west. I prefer what do. I'm going to go back to what do. It feels weird doing wet. So, large iron bell, hobgoblins, wooden pole obstruction, barbarian corpse. I think unless there are more options over this side, I think... Oh, you 50-50'd it. West or east? Labelled boxes. Fang. I don't mind that we're starting this again, to be honest. We're going to smash through this. I'm going to do much less choices. You 50-50'd it. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go east. East. No. No. Look at this. East is on the left and west is on the right. Hold on. I think I'm gonna go this eastern path. Eastern path. Why is it this? That's really upset me. West should be here, east should be here, but they put east there and west there. That's annoying. East. Large obstruction. Continue east. That fucks up. I know, how upsetting was that? There you go. We've gone east. Gosh. So we're obviously going south. We're obviously going south. We don't want to slice it open because it releases spores. So we climb over it. Clamber over it. Drink the liquid because it gets hot. And now it's... If you drank the liquid because it's getting hot. And if we didn't drink it, we would have passed out and died. It keeps you alive. Door with iron plate. Orcs. I wonder... slide the iron plate. That's right, because it's a pit. So we slide the iron plate. And you find something with a deep pit in the floor. So now we open it to jump over it. You put the rope in your backpack. I forget where we picked up the rope. Here we go. Roll 1 die. 2. Have a look. The Orc's Morningstar thuds into your arm, knocking your sword to the floor. You must fight them barehanded, reducing your skill by 4 for the duration of the combat. Fortunately, the tunnel is too narrow for both Orcs to attack at once. So we have 5 skill currently. They have 5 skill, so this is an even fight. Hey, there you go. Nailed it. Oh, second Orc. Hey. Oh, got 1 better skill than me. Oh. There you go. Double 6s. Triumphant. If you win, inside one of the Orc pockets you find a gold piece and a hollow wooden tube that will save us later. As you walk along, droplets of water again. I think we always open the door, don't we? Ah, the door opens into a large chamber. One of the barbarians. Do you remember this? Search the barbarian. Eat the dried meat. Gain 3 stamina points. Back at full health now. Inspect the alcove. Drink the liquid. A dart shoots out. So we need to be lucky here. Luck of 12. That's good. So yeah, we'll always be lucky. With a luck score of 12, we'll always be lucky. Your reflexes are sharp and you quickly jump aside. The dart whistle past, only just missing you, and thuds into the opposite wall. You see the goblet lying on the floor and the red liquid running away. Ah, okay. At least the goblet may be of use. Okay, so we didn't drink the liquid. The Buddha. Are we there already? We're there already. So climb the idol. We do have rope. The left eye, because the right eye kills us. But we have to fight these birds first. Why is my skill 9 minus 2? Why is my skill minus 2? Oh, because I'm on the idol. Sorry. Ooh, I should have re-rolled that. Hey, there you go. Double 6s. Fantastic. I think I made that worse. That's okay, we're still good. Oh, I looked away. I didn't look at the dice rolls. I should have re-rolled that. Not doing too well. Oh gosh, get rid of that. It was bad either way. 3 more hits like that and we're good. Oh gosh, what's going on? Okay. Good. 2 more hits. Is that good? Oh gosh, I should have bloody re-rolled. Oh, because I'm actually worse off than him. So I need to be better. I'm only just seeing that now. That my skill is actually 7. Perfect. Gosh, that was difficult. We didn't rely on the provisions at all, did we? So let me just use them now. There you go. Time for me to go to sleep. Night Bim, have fun. Don't fuck it up this time. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much. And I'll be serious, if you're ever down south, I want to hang out. Have a good sleep. I'll see you next time. We don't want to prize out the right eye because that kills us. We climb down. Emerald Eye. We got it. Test your luck. Ooh, there you go. You are lucky. Turn to 54. So, the deal's a deal. Yes, I'm gonna meet Zoe. So, what were we were missing? Where's the sapphire? And where's the diamond? Open the door. Succumbit is a worm, I remember. A gold ring magically appears. Faces, we want to walk through it because we get a claw. When corridor doth water meet, do not make a quick retreat. Take a breath and jump deep in. If your trial you hope to win, but that's only relevant if we get to literally here somewhere. Deep pool, I think. Yeah, pretty sure. Always try the door. Yeah, so this never comes in handy, does it? We seize the Daedric dagger. I try to find the description. I think I've gone past it. Test your luck. Oh, what's our luck again? Our luck is 10. There you go. Oh no, I didn't mean to re-roll it. Gosh. We're lucky. We evaded the legs. We must fight. Our skill is 2 higher than theirs, so we should be fine. Good, good, good. One more hit. Easy. If you win, you wipe the vile yellow slime. West or east? West rock grub. Okay. We don't have the sapphire or the diamond. We have not gone past this way. Let me bookmark it here. Oh no, fuck, no, we don't. Bookmark here. Okay, so what I suggest is let's go to the rock grub and large mirror. So this is... that's east, isn't it? Throw your shield over the pit. Ah, this is the part where we're talking about. No, I meant the other way. Okay, I meant... okay, let's redo it. Because I meant west. Rocks being ground and crashed, the noise grows louder, and suddenly you realise that the wall on your right is starting to collapse. It's the rock grub. Let's fight the rock grub. Doing well. We have a higher skill than this grub, so we have a natural advantage. I remember... oh, one more. There you go. I remember we have the option to climb through the tunnel. If we explore the borehole, a second one comes and kills us instantly. There's no rolls for it, so I'd rather walk along the tunnel. Turn back, we look into the mirror. Oh, fuck. What? You step up to the mirror and amused by your distorted reflection, your head looks as large as a pumpkin and your face is exceedingly strange. Suddenly, without warning, a terrible pain pounds through your head and you try to look away from the mirror, but you are unable to. Some evil force is keeping your eyes glued on your own reflection. You grip your head in your hands and realize with horror that it is expanding. You can withstand it no longer. Blacking out with pain, you fall unconscious, never to wake at the end. What? Hang on. Was that... So that way is... Did I do something wrong? Let me just... Let me try that again. Rock grub. Fight. I don't think I read the previous options properly. Let me just try this again. I'll smash through this, I'm sorry. I can't believe that this is literally a dead end. We got one hit, we'll let him have that. Is that good? Oh, no. One more. There you go. Okay, so we defeat it. We don't want to explore the borehole. We definitely don't. If you'd rather make the long walk back to the last junction. So, okay, so literally, this is... So we have fully explored that. That is literally the way. So let's go back. Passing the rock grub's borehole. You're at a junction. Okay, so going back the only way it wants us to go. But that's reassuring that we're not missing out on anything. So, all I'm saying is, where are the diamond and sapphire? What did we do here? Jump over carrying all our possessions? The rope was a bad idea. Throw the shield and jump over it? Was it throw the shield? Or jump over carrying everything? What did we do last time? What's the best thing here? Abyss, do you remember? Spud? I'm thinking, let's just do it with everything, shall we? Test your luck, and our luck is 9. 5. We land safely. Okay, good. I think we open all the doors. Okay. Jump with stuff. Okay. Here's a thing. Maybe if we kill him, he has a sapphire. Shall I do another bookmark? How do I get rid of this one? Where are we? We're at 12. Let's delete that. We're currently at 12. Should we attack him? You draw your sword and rush towards the old man. He raises his left arm and suddenly you hit and bounce off an invisible shield. Do not be foolish, my powers are great, the old man says calmly. If you do not believe me, watch this. From out of nowhere, a flying fist appears which smashes into your face before you can duck. You lose 1 stamina point. You shake your head and rub your jaw. You appear to have no alternative but to try and answer his question. If we are still alive from that 1 stamina point loss, answer the question. It is £200. You gain 1 point to a bunch of stats. How goes that? 10 to 100. Where are we now? A chair with skeletons. Let's open the door. The door opens into a large room. Take the parchment from the skeleton and fight him. Doing good. Doing good. 1 more hit. Fantastic. I couldn't ask for better rolls. Should you meet the manticore, of his tail beware. Shield yourself against the spikes flying through the air. Don't eat the mushrooms, because that kills us. We never knocked on the trapdoor, did we? Now let's burst through. Fight the goblins. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Second goblin. Even more beautiful stuff. Oh, look at these rolls. Look at these rolls. Search the cupboard. The cupboard contains a wooden mallet and 10 iron spikes. When was that ever relevant? Do you reckon this is just like a smokescreen of like environmental building? Like, not everything we pick up has to be useful, right? But it makes us think like, this is probably good. West door or north door? So, delete that bookmark. New bookmark. West or north, because we've only gone one way here. The jeweled-eyed skull looks good though. I can't remember what we did last time. I'm just going to go west. The door opens to another tunnel. Walking west, you soon arrive at the north wall. A door in the north wall. Open it. Jeweled-eyed skull. So we've never gone the other way. So, if I may, let's go the other way. Let's open the north door. The door opens to another tunnel which rises gently into the distance. After walking uphill for a while, the tunnel levels out and you soon arrive at the door in the right-hand wall, to which a withered hand is nailed. Open it. Willow. Oh, we got a trophy. We got a achievement, so I reckon this is the correct way. Because we got a trophy, an achievement, I think this is the correct way. You enter a room in which a man in tattered clothing is standing, chained to the wall by his left arm. You see that his right hand is missing, and realize that it must be the hand nailed to the door. How horrible. Pleading for mercy, he cowls back from you as far as his chains will allow. I'm a bit disappointed by these choices. Because it's literally cut him free from his chains, or leave the room and head. So it's. I don't like these choices. I'm having trouble explaining it, but there's like a linear path with all these extras where you can pick up clues, and to me there is no choice here. We obviously cut him free. I wish, from a storytelling perspective, I wish it locked us. So we've gone into this room. So I wish it locked us into this room. So get rid of that option, cut him free, or question him. I reckon it should be those, or cut him free, or kill him. Because these aren't really choices. This is literally follow the content arc you're going on, or reject the content arc you're going on. And obviously we're gonna accept it. You step up to the frightened man and cleave the chain with your sword. He drops to his knees and bows, thanking you over and over again. He tells you that 4 years ago he entered the Trial of Champions but failed. He fell down a pit and had to be rescued by a trial master, one of Baron Succumvit's dungeon administrators. He was offered a choice between death or servitude in Deathtrap dungeon as the trial master's minion. Choosing the latter, he worked like a slave until he could stand it no longer and tried to escape. Alas, he was unsuccessful and was captured by the trial master's wandering orc guards. To teach him a lesson, they cut off his hand and condemned him to a year's imprisonment in this cell. You ask him whether he has any information that might be of use to you. He scratches his head. Well, I haven't exactly done very well in here myself, he says, but I do know that you will need to collect gems and precious stones if you hope to get out. I don't know why, but there it is. Without another word, the ragged prisoner dashes out of the room, turning left into the tunnel. You decide to keep heading north and turn right into the tunnel. There is an open pipe in the right-hand wall, about 1 meter in diameter. It is too dark to see far down it. You shout into it and hear your voice echoing down the iron pipe until eventually the sound fades away. Let's crawl down it. The pipe is wet and slimy, but you crawl on into the dank darkness, slithering and sliding as you go. Suddenly, your hand touches something hard and square, which feels as if it is made of wood. It rattles as you shake it. You decide it must be holding a box. If you wish to crawl back out of the pipe and examine your find, press on further. In the total darkness, you do not see the pipe's downward turn. You slip and, unable to get a grip on the slimy pipe, slide over the edge. Your screams echo down the pipe as you fall the 50 meters to the bottom. You have failed. I want to do that again, but let's turn back with the box. The end. It's a bit unfair, isn't it? Crap. So we go north. Is that right? Yes. Cut him free. Yes. Turn. Pipe. Crawl back and examine the find. Removing the box lid by the light of the tunnel, you find an iron key. We needed that, didn't we? And a large gem. A sapphire! Placing these items carefully in the backpack, you set off north once again. How vital was this encounter? How the iron key, I forget exactly what the iron key was about, but we needed it and we didn't have it. And we got the fucking sapphire, so all we need... We got the sapphire and the emerald. We just need... Oh, this is so exciting. It's making me want to press this button. Oh, there is a new branch in the tunnel on your left, and ahead you see two bodies lying on the floor. You stop and peer down the new tunnel, but seeing no doors or creatures, you decide against walking down it. With your sword drawn, you walk over to where the bodies lie. The bodies are those of two orc guards. At least one of your rivals in the Trial of Champions must still be ahead of you. A quick search of the bodies produces nothing apart from a necklace of teeth hanging around the neck of one of the orcs. If you wish to wear the necklace, let's wear the necklace. Do we wear the necklace? Have we been here before? We have been here before. Fantastic. Oh, how fantastic is this? Okay, so I'm going to bookmark it here, because this is a communal point, so there were several ways to go, and we met at the Emerald. There were several places to go. We got the Sapphire, and now we're back at this. So the only other option to do was to avoid the Sapphire and go this way. So I'm going to bookmark it here, because we know that we have done the correct path. Let's wear the necklace. 1 skill point and 1 stamina. Lovely stuff. The tunnel soon ends at the junction. Standing here alone and wondering which to go is one of your rivals. It is one of the barbarians. You call out to him, but at first he does not answer. He merely stares at you coldly, his hands firmly gripping his axe. I don't think we got to this part in the first stream that we did this. We make slow progress here, don't we? I think we found him in the second stream. So I think it is good. So honestly, I don't mean to sway any sort of results, but I'm going to poll this. What do go with Babs? Go alone. Honestly, Twitch chat, you got 1 minute to decide. Honestly, I think it is better to go. It was best to go with him, but because we don't know what not going with him is like, I'm going to put the option out there to you. If you want to, we can go with him, or we can just see what not going with him is like. go alone for the new content. What do 2 people say go alone? Here we go. Okay. I remember we came across 2 trolls. And we fought 1 each. I wonder if this is going to go against us. 14 stamina. Let's decline his offer. So, where are we now? Ooh. Mysterious old parchment. The tunnel soon comes to a dead end. A piece of paper, brown and curled with age, is pinned against the end wall. Hang on. We went with Babs, and there were books that we read with clues that really helped us at the end, wasn't it? The tunnel soon comes down. A piece of paper, brown and curled with age, is pinned to the end wall. If you wish to pull it off the wall, or hurry back and join Babs. No, let's double down. The paper bears a simple warning written in dried blood. Beware the trial masters. You replace the paper on its nail and run back down the tunnel to rejoin the barbarian. Running down the tunnel. Oh, okay. So you soon catch up with Babs and tell him that the eastern passage comes to a dead end. He nods his head in silent understanding and sets off towards the west with you at his side. So there was no extra content. Although you were slightly uneasy when you set the company. We accept. That's right, I remember this. Open the red leather book. Open the black book. Drink the liquid, because it said, did we drink the liquid? And it detects traps, doesn't it? It is better to drink the liquid. Continue west to north with Throm. Fight the trolls. Here we go. We are making progress. We're going to do this tonight. I didn't refrigerate the mead, but I didn't need to because it is so cold here. That is literally why I'm not in my shirt and braces. Because it is so cold. I'm actually in, look chat, 1 jumper, 2 jumpers. And this jumper is like a sheepskin jumper. I'm in 2 jumpers. Truth be told, I'm in this second jumper because it was messing with the chroma key. Can you see the DVD logo through my jumper? Just about. Hang on. It was messing with the chroma key, so I had to put a different colour jumper on over the top. That's the real reason. Behind the curtain. You would not like Canada. Honestly, it's 5 degrees right now, and I am suffering. I'm not getting the rolls tonight. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, we're gonna die. Okay, good. 3 more. I suffer more in Australia than I do in England with the cold. And I think because earlier today it was like 20 degrees. Ah. 6-2 kid. And the temperature difference is so great, excuse me, that I feel the cold so much more. Do we put the ring on? Or was this bad? I think we put it on, but we need to test our luck. And our luck is 13. It's just skill. Our skill is 10. You gain 3 stamina points. Okay, let's eat some provisions. That's good enough. I don't like going to full health because I know there's some encounters that give us extra stamina. search the chamber, obviously. Oh yeah, the roof caves in. Test your luck. Our luck is 13, so whatever this score is, we're going to pass it because it can only go up to 12. You're lucky. I forget what happens to the Trial Master. Join Thrum in attacking the dwarf. That doesn't do anything. Hold on. I really need to pee. Can I run a very quick ad break? And I'll be back in 3 minutes, shall I? Alright. See you in a bit. I'll give you one of these as a little treat. I like the sound. Okay, 3 minutes. I didn't turn it off mute. As I was saying, Did I run an ad break? Because I thought I was quick. And it is so cold. It is getting silly. I just had some leftover dinner that Baby Bim didn't eat. We went to Penrith Winter Festival. They're normally less than 3 minutes. Well, I set them to, it's a 3-minute ad break. How someone explained it to me on YouTube. You manually put in ad breaks into YouTube videos, but that does not mean an advert is going to happen at that moment. That just means that at that moment, and I don't know what this means, if an advert is available, there will be an advert there. If an advert is not available, it will skip over that ad break and potentially you'll get one at the next one. But I don't understand how ads aren't just there. So it must be the same for Twitch. I said I set a 3-minute ad break, and if you're saying that they're usually less than 3 minutes for you, then that must mean that there wasn't a 3-minute ad available at that moment. But that doesn't make sense to me. It's the internet, isn't it? Isn't it just there? Like, surely adverts aren't in short supply. Surely you could go anywhere and come across adverts, right? It doesn't make sense to me. So it must be similar for Twitch. So in my YouTube videos, I set ad breaks for every 3 minutes, knowing that it's going to be 6 or 9 minutes between every ad break, because they, for some reason, are not instanced every ad break. I'm just telling YouTube when not to run an ad break, really. We roll an 8. They need a player available to feed it, I guess. I don't understand. Honestly, I don't know how it doesn't just happen, you know. Anyway, I'm not complaining. Because if there's something that we can all do without, or do with less of, it's adverts, isn't it? If I could be sponsored, it's pre-rolls though, isn't it? They get you with the pre-rolls. I don't want a new person clicking on the stream and getting hit with 3 minutes of adverts. That's why I do them. But if I could earn, because ads on Twitch is not how I make money. If I was sponsored, I'd get rid of those ad breaks in a heartbeat. But it's those pre-rolls that you want to avoid, isn't it? Anyway, Krispy Kreme, Costco, Guinness. If you're have your people talk to my people. Yeah, it happened to me every time. If I raid into a channel and there are adverts, boof, I'm coming off. Because if my viewing experience is I don't have a lot of time, so I am watching someone that I want to watch. It's someone that I already follow. It's someone that I've already got engagement with. I'm watching them specifically, and if they raid out, there's like a 50% chance of me coming off it anyway. I'll say hi, I'll do the raid message, and there's a 50% chance of me exiting out of that screen then and there. But if there are ads straight away, poof, it's the quickest X I'll ever do. 8, it will be less than 8. Roll the dice. 5, fantastic. I can't wait for someone, not that it's like ever going to happen, but I can't wait for someone to approach me and be like, hey, can you do this, and we'll give you fucking $3,000 for it. I've never been propositioned like that. Although sponsorships are a bit of a dodgy area, aren't they? Because like if it's a game If a games company sponsor you and you talk positively about the game, you're a sellout. You're just pushing a product. If you are sponsored to play a game and you talk negatively about it, you're not going to get a sponsorship again. But it's all about your credibility, though, isn't it? What do you want money from sponsors, or do you want the trust from your community? It's probably the trust from your community. But if you genuinely enjoy a game that you have been sponsored to play, is that going to? Should you pretend to not like it? I didn't even know what we were rolling there. We did it though. The Cobra. No, we did it. So, Scorpion, not Manticore, Minotaur. Scorpion. Let's do a provision. Scorpion. Let's do. Is that how you spell Scorpion? Yes. You call out to the dwarf, telling him to send in the Scorpion because you are ready to fight. Slowly, the wooden door rises, and a huge, grotesque black scorpion squeezes underneath it and enters the room. You draw your sword in readiness and prepare to fight the sinister creature with its huge pincers and deadly sting. You must fight. Oh, it's got the same skill as us. Minotaur is the other one, yes. We did the Minotaur last time, I think. These genuine skill-based, dice roll-based... Gosh, I was better off before. Have never been an issue for us. What? I couldn't do the maths quick enough. Oh gosh. I couldn't do the maths. Isn't it funny? I've drunk alcohol and suddenly my maths ability has been impaired. Who'd have thought? Who could have predicted that? Okay, here we go. Okay. We killed the Scorpion. Of course we did. The dwarf calls down from the balcony, congratulating you. We drink the dwarf's offerings, gaining 2 stamina. Let's have some more provisions. That'll do. And now we have to defeat Throm. 10 skill. The same skill as us. Oh, double 6s. I think if you roll a double 6, you should do double damage. This is easier to work out because our skill is the same, so it literally comes down to the dice roll. So I don't need to do any sort of maths, it's literally just the dice roll. One more, bye Throm, thank you. Wait. Oh, it was a lose-lose anyway. There you go. His last dice roll was a double 1. Okay. If we fight and kill the dwarf, we get his chainmail, which gives us +1 skill. I'm pretty sure. Fight. Oh dear. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, no, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's a, oh god, I thought that was a win for us. Oh, we got -2. Okay, so it's the same. We've got the same skill. There's me thinking that we're better than him. Genuinely, I am excited. The dwarf's chainmail coat is of the finest quality iron, obviously made by a master armourer. You strip it from his body and place it over your head. Does that mean we're wearing his dwarven chainmail as a helmet? You gain 1 skill point for the rest of the game. Diamond crown. I'm going to bookmark it here. A buzzing sound, making a noise. Did I do this as a vote and Twitch chat didn't pick it up? There's a large panel of glass on the left-hand wall of the tunnel. Through it you can see a bright torchlit room teeming with giant insects of every possible description. Bees, wasps, beetles, ticks. Even the mites are over 6 centimeters long. The noise is threatening. In the middle of the room is a jeweled crown. Ah, the crown is fake, isn't it? With a large diamond set in the middle. It is not a diamond. But should we... What have we done? West. Return to the junction. Let's break the glass and snatch the clown. How much damage? Fucking 6. Oh, I'm on -1 stamina. We've died. Let's just do this quickly and then we don't die. Fuck yeah, we were on -1 stamina. That means we died. Oh no, it's too late. Oh. I can't click it. I think I've soft locked us out of the game because I've just healed us. Okay. Alright, point made. Let's go. Let's let's do that again. But this time we don't roll a 6. We roll a 3. Let's bloody get all these back. I don't care. It's just okay, that's better. Oh no. Is this not? This is in windowed mode. Hold on. No. I can't. Options. Full screen. It's not full screen. What's this resolution? No, it's still not full screen. Fuck. No. What's hertz mean? That's what it was on. Oh god, this is... I was getting 720p but switched to 1080. What, when this happened? Hertz is the refresh rate. Do you want max graphics for this book? If you are still alive, the giant insects do not chase you. Preferring bright light of the room they are in, you examine the crown and see in disgust that it is merely painted iron and the diamond is just glass. This is going to be difficult. Head west or return to junction to head north. So, what are we doing? What's the servant? Can we head west? No. Stand your ground and fight a crippled man. Are we in a new area? Just open up notes. Servant. Okay, so can I just bookmark it back then, because I want to continue north now. The tunnel leads to a dark chamber covered with thick cobwebs. So where are we? Ooh, a new area. Open the casket. The casket opens easily. A large pearl. Open the door on the left or your right. Spudboy would say left, wouldn't he? Ooh. As you touch the handle, it goes soft in your hand, and when you try to pull your hand away, you find that it's glued to the handle. A giant fist then forms in the center of the door panel and shoots forward, punching you in the stomach. If you're still alive and have a jug of acid, where was the jug of acid? The fist reacts and prepares to strike you again. With your free hand, you draw your sword and try to cut the handle of the door. Although you do not recognize it, you are being attacked by the fluid form of an imitator. As soon as you win your first round, skill 9, we have 11. Done. Your sword cleaves the handle, and being separated from its parent body, you watch the membrane shrivel away and drop to the floor. Having no other choice, you somewhat apprehensively turn the handle of the other door. The door opens into another tunnel running north. Ahead you see 2 stone fountains, one on either side of the tunnel, carved in the shape of cherubs. Water spouts from their mouths and cascades into small bowls at their feet. Ooh. Stone fountain. Look, we got a whole little new timeline going on here. Okay, Twitch chat, I think it's time for... Where's my phone? It's time for another poll. We're not going to continue walking. We're going to drink. Twitch chat, what do? Left fountain or right fountain? With no context, Twitch chat, you've got 1 minute to decide. 1 minute to decide. Is it going to be, are you going to drink from the left cherub or the right cherub? North. Oh, I like that sound. Isn't that funny? That's the first thing I did. A Stream Deck can do lots. It's a very powerful tool. Yet I have chosen what's going on? It's letting me choose emojis. Oh yeah, look. From the there you go. I'm doing these emojis from buttons on my Steam Deck. So what else is there? Apps. Okay, open calculator, can I? Oh, I can open calculator. I opened up the calculator with my Stream Deck. What else can I do? Links. I can open up Twitch, X, YouTube. What's this? Elgato. Okay. Fair enough. What else can I open? YouTube. I'm opening YouTube with a press of my Elgato button. Josh Grave Hayes. Bloody love that man. What else can I do? Tutorials. Plugins, folders, pages, actions. Plugins. Does this open up above? What's going on? Nothing happened. This is open though. Oh. If I exit out of my Steam Deck app, does it still work? Yes, it still works. Okay, let's continue. Let's be serious now. What was the result of that poll? 100% say drink the left fountain. The cool water is refreshing but comes from a source which has been cursed by a hag. You gain 1 stamina point but lose 2 luck points. Do you want to drink from the other fountain? Let's do it. Let's just do it. The cool water is refreshing and comes from a source which has been sprinkled with pixie dust. You gain stamina and 2 skill points. So what does our adventure sheet look like now? I think we just lost a little bit of luck. There you go. Leaning against the left-hand wall of the tunnel, you see a pair of bamboo stilts. They are securely chained, and you see a label attached to a padlock, which reads, "The price of these stilts is 1 gold piece. Place the coin in the slot to release the lock." Do you want to buy the stilts? Let's buy the stilts. There is a slot in the padlock into which you place the coin. Immediately the lock clicks apart and you are able to unchain the stilts. You place them on your shoulder and set off again north. This is really exciting that this is so new. Threatening slime. A little further on you come to a section of the tunnel which is covered in thick green slime. It looks threatening. So you decide to test it first with a piece of cloth. The slime's corrosive jelly burns the cloth instantly, leaving no trace. If you are carrying a pair of stilts, that's lucky, isn't it? You climb onto your stilts and take a few tentative steps across the floor. Your confidence grows and you soon feel able to tackle the walk across the slime. Smoke rises from the base of the stilts as the slime starts to burn them away. You plod stolidly on. Stolidly. What does stolid mean? Calm, dependable, and showing little emotion or animation. And finally reach firm ground again. Unfortunately, the stilts are still covered in slime and you are forced to dump them. Setting off north, you come to a junction. Abyss says north straight away. Should we bookmark it? I'm gonna bookmark it. Let's go north. You soon arrive at a double door in the left-hand wall. You listen to the door but hear nothing. You try the handle. It turns and you open the left door slightly and peer through the crack. An armed warrior is lying face down. What was the word? Face down, laying down? Not prostate. It was prostrated. Is that right? Was that the word? I forget. An armed warrior is laying face down on the floor. Prostrate. On the floor of a bare room with smooth walls and a low ceiling. He is presumably dead, for he makes no movement even when you call out to him. A large jewel, perhaps a diamond, lies just beyond his outstretched arm. Abyss, you said go north. You are a genius. If you wish to enter the room and take the jewel, yes. Have you drunk a potion found inside the black leather book? Yes, we have. It's a detect trap potion. You are about to enter the room when the potion of trap detection begins to work and you are filled with a terrible premonition of danger. This room is set with a deadly trap. You decide not to go in. That's annoying. We don't go in. So was that a diamond? How do we get a diamond? Hold up. Oh! The tunnel continues north. Oh, look, we're here. We're literally here. No. Gosh, no, not that. Ah, that's good. My taskbars. Okay, okay, this is good. This is how the stream should be looking. The The tunnel continues north for quite a distance before coming to a dead end. The mouth of a chute protrudes from the western wall, and it appears to be the only alternative to turning back. You decide to risk it and climb into the chute. You slide gently down, emerging into a room, landing on your back. We know where we are. You're here with the blood beast. But where's the fucking diamond? Where's the diamond? Sapphire, emerald. How do we get the diamond? We failed. Shit. We failed. We didn't get the diamond. Is it further west along the path? Because this is... God damn. Because I know this is in vain. This is... I know... If we haven't got the diamond at this point, you are triumphant. There he is. We do possess an emerald. We do possess a sapphire. Gnome, still smiling, says excitedly, excellent. Just one to go. Do you possess a diamond? We've not found the diamond. The end. Is it further west along that path? What path? Hang on. Threatening slime. Hang on, what do we do? West or north? West or north? Hang on. Let's go north. Oh, that's what we did. After the dwarf fight. We have, but I want to take the diamond. Blood beast. Okay. No. Let's go back to the... Let's go west this time. You walk no more than 3 meters west before you hit an invisible barrier. It starts fizzing and crackling, and you're thrown back. You've been hit an energy screen. There's no alternative to walk back. Okay, so we fucked up somewhere. The dwarf fight. So what's this bookmark? The dwarf fight. So, fight against Throm. Okay. Diamond crown. So what did we do? Investigate the buzzing sound or continue north? No. What do you mean, Abyss? Because we've done both of these routes. Should we get a guide up? I think we need a guide. Deathtrap dungeon diamond. The 4 gems. You cannot get the diamond and the garnet on the same run. They are different paths. The diamond is in possession of your ninja rival. After the dwarf trimaster, go west. Hold on. After the dwarf Trial Master. Go west. Have I gone one too many? You're buzzing come from the western. Let's investigate it. But don't break, continue west. Continue past the insects, then turn north. What's this? What? A crippled man with shackled feet shuffles into sight carrying a wooden tray laden with bread and water. Talk. Oh, I know. This is where the doppelganger potion is. Yeah, doppelganger potion. And then it says continue past the insects, then turn north. Ascend in the basket. Defeat the pit fiend and defeat the ninja. You cannot get the diamond and the garnet on the same run through. What? This doesn't make sense. You can still get both without losing a life, as the dwarf at the final door will teleport you back to the start with your belongings intact if you don't have all the gems. That's a lie. So, it says north. Hang on, I think I've gone wrong. It says then to north. Swim through water. I think I've gone wrong. North. Remember. Dive into the water. Luck. You're lucky. A voice crying for help. Boa constrictor. Yep. Help her. I don't think I need to help her, to be honest. Eat the bread. You know, there's an iron grill on the floor. Oh, is this the iron key? Ah, hang on. It's an iron grill. Stop and lift it up. We see a grappling iron. Okay, our luck is 12, so we can definitely pass a luck test. Whatever it is. We are lucky. Having had the sense not to put your sword arm in the hole, the effects of the one skill point. Okay, good. What is it saying? It's not descriptive enough. Then get past the troglodytes. Ascend in the basket. Go past the troglodytes. Ascend the baskets. Open the door. Open the chest. Yes. Although you cannot see any visible trap, you have a strong feeling that the chest contains a hidden danger. The potion trap is working well. You stand to one side of the chest and lift the lid with your sword, holding arms like this. There's an iron ball hanging on the cord, swings back and breaks the glass capsule, freaks out gas. Once the gas is cleared, you walk back. There's a pendant chain lying at the bottom, but somebody has taken the stone from its setting. That I remember. Troglodytes. We don't have a doppelganger potion. Let's creep past them. Test your luck. We have 11 luck. Oh, 11. Perfect. Okay, what does it say? Ascend in the basket. Defeat the pit fiend. So I think run over the bridge. We have an iron key. The key turns in the lock and the door opens into a four-way intersection of the tunnel. There is nothing to be seen either to east or to west apart from the now familiar ceiling crystals giving off their dim light. Suddenly you hear a voice calling you. This way, you're on the right track. It seems to be coming from somewhere directly ahead of you. Your curiosity gets the better of you and you decide to walk towards the beckoning voice. The tunnel bends sharply to the right, and around the corner you see a little man with a long beard cowering behind a large wicker basket. The basket is tied to a rope, the other end of which disappears into the ceiling. The old man sounds very worried as he says, "Do not attack me, stranger. I pose no threat to you. I am here simply to help you. If you would be so kind as to offer me some sort of remuneration, I would gladly haul you up in the basket to the upper level. And believe me, this is where you ought to be." Let's give him something from our backpack. What will we offer him? Emerald eye? The dagger? Sapphire? Grappling gun? Let's give him the dagger. Brass potion. After paying off the old man, you climb into the wicker basket and watch as he tilts his head back and shouts, "Pull it up, Ivy." Given the emerald and the sapphire, can you imagine? The rope goes taut and the basket rises jerkily off the ground as you are hauled higher and higher. The old man calls out to you saying, You'll like Ivy, she's a nice girl. We call her Poison Ivy." He starts to laugh uncontrollably and you wonder somewhat apprehensively just who is hauling it up. The basket goes through the ceiling and you find yourself in a small chamber face to face with an ugly old female troll. Her face is hairy and covered with warts. With a huge hand she reaches forward and hauls you out of the basket, which she then lets it fall to the floor below. She grabs you round the throat and says in a husky voice, "This is getting hot. I want paying too." Has this turned into smut now? Will you offer her something from your backpack? Try and talk your way out of giving her anything? Attack her with your sword. Fan fiction, yeah. So what does the professional say? Oh no, not that one. Oh, no. Defeat the pit fiend. Is this the pit fiend? Should we offer her something from the backpack? Call her a rope. I don't think we need the wooden tube anymore, do we? Wooden mallet? Brass bell? When did we get a bell? We already gave the dagger. We've already given the dagger to the other fella. Potion of fortune? Potion of fortune. We don't need the potion of fortune. Maybe I should bookmark it here, because maybe we need to attack her. You gaze around Ivy's room, seeing a painting of another troll hanging on the wall. You ask her if he is any relation. Suddenly her mood and expression change. She loosens you grip on you and smiles, saying, "Oh yes, that is my dear beloved brother, Sourbelly. He has done very well for himself down south in Port Blacksand. He is now an Imperial Guard in Lord Azur's elite troop. I'm very proud of him." Ivy stares at the painting and continues to praise her brother. Slip out or continue the conversation? Let's continue the conversation. Smiling, you tell Ivy that you think she and Sourbelly look very alike. Then, while she stares admiringly at the painting, you pick up a broken stool, creep up behind her, and smash her over the back of the head with it as hard as you can. To your immense relief, she slumps unconscious to the floor. Let's search the room. You search the room and cupboards and boxes in Ivy room, but you find nothing except an old bone, which you may take with you if you wish. Leaving the chamber by the east door, you find yourself standing at the end of another tunnel. Have you got an old bone with you? You take the bone out of your backpack and throw it down the stairs. The barking grows louder, changing to snarls and growls when the bone lands on the floor. You walk slowly down the steps with your sword drawn. You walk slowly down the steps with your sword drawn. See two huge black guard dogs fighting. You run quickly past them. The tunnel veers sharply to the left and comes to an end at a high wall. There is a door. You hear ferocious roar outside the wall, and you wonder what gargantuan beast could make that. Coil a rope and grappling iron. You tie the rope and the grappling iron and hurl it over the top of the wall. It hooks dig into the stone, and you begin to haul yourself up. Peering over the top of the wall, you see an enormous dinosaur-like monster thrashing about in a sand-covered pit. Its tough hide is a mottled green colour, and it stands some 10 meters tall on its muscular hind legs. Rows of razor-sharp teeth lines its gigantic jaws, which open and close with bone-snapping power. There is a double door in the wall on the far side of the pit, which appears to be the only way out of this section. Lower yourself, throw your bone monkey charm. Should we throw the bone monkey charm? Or try to hook the pit fiend? Let's throw the monkey charm. The pit fiend's jaws snap at the monkey charm and pluck it out of the air. Suddenly its jaws spring open again, forced apart from the charm, which has expanded to fill its mouth. While the pit fiend thrashes around in the pit, trying to get rid of the charm, you lower yourself down into the pit to reach the double doors. In a mad rage, the pit fiend tries to crush you against the side of the wall with its massive body. Our luck is 10. Oh, there you go. The pit fiend slams its body against the wall. You let go of the rope and drop safely to the floor. You run towards the double doors. No weapons beyond this point. Hang on. No weapons. So the fella said defeat the pit fiend and defeat the ninja. Should we ignore the sign? I don't think we need weapons, to be honest. Unless we go against the manticore. If we fight the manticore, we're gonna need a shield. We don't need a shield. We'll abandon our weapons. The loss of your sword leaves you feeling almost naked, losing 4 skill points. The tunnel leads into a marble-floored hall with pillars rising right up to the ceiling. As you cross the floor, your footsteps echo through the halls. The hairs on the back of your neck start to prickle as you sense unseen eyes watching you. Unknown to see you, one of your rivals is hiding behind a pillar. It is the ninja, the deadly assassin, dressed in black robes. Without a sound, he steps out from behind the pillar and throws a star-edged disc at your back. Instinctively, an inner voice tells you to duck, so he didn't drop his weapons. The razor-sharp discs whistle past your head and bites deep into one of the pillars. Turning to face your would-be assassin, you prepare yourself as he advances, his long sword drawn. You must fight. Oh, hello, gorgeous. Oh, we're nearly finished. Ah, my daughter's just woken up. Stay there, darling. You having a good sleep? Stay there. I'll be 2 seconds, darling. I'm so sorry. You staying? Oh, they're plugs. That's because I've plugged the PC in. This. Stay. I don't want on camera. Sorry, that's a camera. The green thing. That's a mod sword. That means I'm a moderator. That's the brand of the jacket I'm wearing. I'm wearing 2 jackets because I'm so cold. Give me 2 seconds, darling. I'm so sorry. That's sparkling water.
I finished a little bit with Mama yesterday.
I know, yeah, you did. Gonna see me roll the dice? I'm fighting a ninja. Oh, and he's winning. Oh no.
What?
We're gonna die soon. Oh god, no. Hold on. I've not been concentrating. There you go. 2 more hits. You just stay there though. I don't want you on camera, you see. Yes, darling? Yes, Granny's blanket. You're on camera, darling. Okay, 1 more hit. It's 1 more hit for me as well. Damn it. You're defeated. You are dead. You have failed your test. Okay, let me... We need to defeat the ninja. You okay hanging around for a little bit? Do you want to sit on the floor? I love you. Okay. We're nearly finished. We don't want to attack her. We've made our payment. Yep. Oh no, we didn't get the old bone. Oh, we're gonna fight the dogs. Okay. There's dogs here. I'll read these books to you when you're a little bit older. When you're a little bit older, I'll read these books to you. Oh. Yeah. Baby bin, everyone. She's 3 next week. I mean, you're 3 next week, aren't you? Oh, what's that? It's a bit of fluff.
Yeah, it's a bit of fluff. Pink.
Pink fluff. That must be from your jumper. Must be. Okay, we win.
Dada.
Yeah?
Don't you Dada on the computer?
What?
Dada.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. That's me on camera.
Silly Dada.
Silly dada. Okay. So let's eat some provisions. Let's throw the monkey charm.
What's the monkey charm?
The monkey charm. It's something. It's something I picked up on my adventure. I'm playing a game.
But do something to swing on.
Something to swing on.
Yeah, the monkey bar.
The monkey bars. You're good at the monkey bars, aren't you? So let's.
But sometimes the monkey bars at the park.
You're good at the monkey bars, though.
But I'm not. Then the girls can do it.
The girls can do it.
Because they're big and strong.
You're big and strong.
But you haven't touched the red bits yet.
You haven't touched the red bits yet.
Maybe I'm too big.
You get there one day. You'll do the monkey bars one day. Don't you worry, darling. I'm nearly finished.
Yeah.
And then we'll go to bed. Oh, so
What?
I'm talking to people on Twitch. I decided not to abandon my weapons. Yeah?
What is on your chair?
Stay there, stay there. I mean, you don't want you on camera. You can't go past here because you end up on camera. This might need one more attack.
And let's read.
Do you want to listen? Let me read you a story. Looking over the ninja, he noticed that he possessed many fine blades. You still have your weapons? If you still have your weapons, you decide to search and find a cloth bag in the folds of the clothes. Inside it, and a beautiful diamond. Eat rice and drink the water. Rub ointment. Take only the diamond and leave the hall. The only possible way out of the hall, as far as you can see, is by using the chute in the wall.
Mama had a cold.
Is your hand really cold? We'll go back to bed in a second. Blood Beast. Fight. We've got everything we need. Okay, chat. This is perfect timing. That's all 3 stones. We just need to survive now. We just need to survive. 2 more hits and we're dead. 1 more hit. Okay. Quickly now. Quickly now. We've made our payment. We don't have a bone for some reason. Oh, we've got to fight these dogs. Come on. Hey, chicken. Yeah? Oh, Milo's Myers? Yeah? I'll sort it in a second, darling. I know what you mean. Yeah? Yeah. Orange? Oh, red. Oh yeah, that's my sound bar.
Yeah. We're not pushing away.
Coil of rope. Bone monkey jump. Where are you? Did you go on get it?
And no thing.
Ariana, I don't want you on camera. Can you stand back over there? Good job. I love you. Okay, we carry our weapons. Test our luck. Okay, this time we're doing it. Eating both provisions. We fight the ninja. We have 10 skill, he has 11. So we must be... Oh my god, don't say that. This is a tough fight. Here you go. Let's be lucky. That gets an extra 2 hits. That's a mechanic I've not done, so if we actually get a hit in... If we get a successful hit in, we can test our luck to do a further 2 damage. I looked away. Here you go. So we're lucky. As long as I roll 8, there you go. I think it's worth it at this stage of the game. Okay, good. Perfect. We win. We still have our weapons. Should we eat the rice and the water? Gain 1 stamina. Rub some ointment. You gain 3 stamina. That's probably beneficial. Leave with the diamond. Blood Beast. We just need to win twice. 1. Here we go, everybody. We're nearly there. Oh, I looked away. There you go. So So we defeated the Blood Beast. The Blood Beast. Now that's the Manticore. But he's got such a higher skill. Sorry? Yeah. You see it? Maybe. There we go. Oh, this is terrifying because I'm so low on health. Okay. Hang on. We've done it. We've done it. We've done it. We possess an emerald. We possess a sapphire.
My wife is here upside down on the.
Oh, that's to hold up the green screen. Chat, are we here? YouTube, Twitch, we have found the diamond. The gnome jumps up in the air, yelling, "Well done! Nobody has ever managed to find all 3 gems before. Now get ready for the final test, which I will explain once and once only. As you can see, the lock on this door has 3 slots, labelled A, B and C. Let's bookmark it here. Each of which is built to accept a specific gem. You have put 1 of your 3 gems in each of its slots in the correct order." Yeah, 1 second, darling. If you manage this at the first attempt, fine. However, if you put the gems in the wrong slots, you'll be blasted by a bolt of energy from the shock. That's it. If you place 1 gem in its correct slot, okay. Emerald, diamond, sapphire. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what this is anymore. You're dead. Twitch chat. I've got to put. I'm dead. I think we failed this book. I'm dead. We gotta go to bed. Twitch chat. This is taking too long. My daughter's awake. I've bookmarked it, so all we have to do is do the correct choice. But right now, I'm ending stream. My daughter's awake. I'm gonna put her to bed. Twitch chat. I will see you next week, next Sunday at about 9 PM. Thank you very much, and I'll see you then. Take care, everybody. Let's go to bed. Yeah.
What's that on the computer?
And that's a rat and a bone.
And is he gonna dump like a book?
I think so.
Pretty good.
Take care, everybody. See you.